Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? As you can see, I am not prepared. I got a little story as to why I'm not prepared today. First, we're going to turn down Mr. Coffee over here, killing his enemies. He got a new game, so you have to excuse him. Hello! We got Jim's Diamond Painting and More first in the house. Heavenly Graphics. Jessica and Molly, how's everybody doing? I'm good. Hi, Amanda. Well, I'm sort of good. I'll explain. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're here, say hi, say hello, let us know you're here, or continue to be creepy and sit in the background and do your craft while you watch me set up my new diamond painting. Now, I hadn't planned on you guys watching me set up my new diamond painting, but see what happened was, right? All right. So, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you pretty much already know the story. For those of you who don't, let me explain it to you. Hello, Red. How are you? Red, are you a creepy craft? A creepy crafter that sits back in the background watching, lurking. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Dorothy. How you ladies doing tonight? All right, so you got Miss Crochet and Coffee here. You have Mr. Coffee over here. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says hi. All right. Hi, Shanda. Shanda, every time I see your name pop up in my live, I go, Panda, Panda, Shanda. I've got Live PD on, so take your time, honey. Oh, yeah, I love Live PD. I used to watch it all the time with my dad. All right, so let me go into a little story with you. As you can see, this hodgepodge of mess here is me kitting up a new diamond painting, and let me explain why. One, I did an unboxing today, but it had too many colors, and I thought I would be able to work on this kit, but I can't. Okay, so if you keep track of my page, you saw that I unboxed Paint with Diamonds, which is what this kit is. Well, they told me when they saw my they gave me the thumbs down on my video, but when they saw my canvas, they told me to iron it. They're like, just on low heat, iron your canvas, and it should knock those wrinkles out. Now, as you guys saw it, those wrinkles were pretty deep. And I did iron out the canvas. You can see the back of it looks a lot better than it did in the video, right? So, I ironed the canvas like they said. And when I ironed it, let me add a little bit more light to this situation. It's gonna get real bright for no reason, guys. So when I ironed it, this is what happened to the canvas. Let's see if I can show you guys. Can you see all the bubbles and rivers and wrinkles and all that fun jazz? Yeah. That's what happened when I ironed a Paint with Diamond canvas. Was I mad? Yes, I was. Really, Amanda? Oh, how did I... What, just now? Did I gain 29 subscribers just now, or like over the last course of time that I did a video? I'm confused. I don't really look at it, so I don't know. So yeah, so that's what happened to my canvas whenever I tried to iron it. I sent them a picture of it. Yeah, you can see it right there. I sent them a picture of it this morning. Oh, since my last live. Oh, Jen's Diamond Painting and More. You best believe they are not. They are not going to refund me. They have never once mentioned refund. I sent them a nice long message on Facebook this morning when I was getting, it was like, I want to say like 10 o'clock this morning, and they literally just got back to me maybe 10 minutes ago, which I know there's a time difference because they're probably in China. But yeah, so I decided while I was watching Jen's stitching wall, she did a live today. Jen was there. She knows. She took pictures. I decided to start on it. So I started on it because I'm like, I know they're going to be one of those companies that tells me, just try to work on it. See if that'll help. Maybe the diamonds will weigh it down. Well, guys, I tried. I literally spent all afternoon working on it. As you can see, it's not flat. The diamonds keep popping off like they're not fitting the canvas. So I contacted them again and let them know this was a no-go. What's up, Crafting with Christy? How's it going? I'm just telling the story of my paint with diamonds. So, yeah, I told them, yeah, this is a no-go. I knew you guys were going to try to tell me to work on it, so I decided to try to work on it, and I did. I spent all afternoon doing this part right here. And, yeah, no. The diamonds aren't staying on. It's rippled. It's riddled with rivers, which I've been, like, slicing and trying to put diamonds on, and they just keep popping off. And so, essentially, that canvas is absolutely destroyed. I cannot and will not continue to work on it, which sucks because I can already tell it's going to be really pretty when I'm done. So I don't know what they're going to do. Like I said, they only got back to me 5 minutes before I started streaming. So I'm not sure. And the only thing they really said was send us a picture. Like they wanted to make sure I wasn't sending them like a canvas that came from somewhere else because, you know, that happens often apparently. So they told me to take a picture of like the full thing so they can get the little coat off the top. They wanted me to pull this back so they can see how badly it is, even though I sent them 6 pictures this morning. And then she goes, we'll get back to you. Okay, and she goes, also send us a picture of the other canvas. Well, guys, the other canvas is still sitting in China. It's still in customs. But they want me to send them a picture of it. So apparently I'm supposed to go get my own canvas. And I'm supposed to somehow take a picture of it to show them the damage from the other canvas that's sitting in customs. I'll get right on that. Not happening. Anyway, so yeah, that's trash. So I have to kit up a new one. Luckily, I have plenty in my stash. So you guys are essentially going to watch me kit up really quick because it only has like 16 colors or 15 colors. You're going to watch me kit up this real quick while I welcome everybody in. Hi, Ginger. How's it going? Oh, did you try it, Ginger? Do you love it? I love it. And I have my little tiny light pad here. That's one of the ones they sent me. I'm actually going to be sending one out to Jen's stitching wall because she needs one. So that's fine. I have plenty other ones. For those of you who get the inside joke with Mr. Coffee about potato famine, I'm stitching him a little potato. I started this yesterday. Hi, Karina. I started stitching him the little potato yesterday, and I didn't finish it because I wanted the diamond paint so bad, so I actually quit with his potato and started working on kitting up the paint with diamonds one, and then I can't even work on it, so I wasted that time where I could have been finishing his potato. So yes, I'm stitching him a potato, and it's going to say potato famine on the top of it over here, and I'm doing it out of my head. I graphed the little potato up myself on my little PC Stitch program, and then I'm going to write the letters potato famine on top of it so that he has like a little potato famine cross-stitch thingy he can have. So I started stitching that. Other than that, I ain't do nothing. Yeah, I have. Yeah, had to have 2 cups. That's right. You can't just have one. They're like potato chips. All right. So now that we have a good bunch of people here, let me again welcome you guys to the After Hours Crafters Lounge, where just about anything goes. You will hear cursing. You will hear vaping. You will hear other things that I cannot explain because these things happen after hours. So, on that note, please be kind to others, have fun, and let's get started. If any of this offends you, please feel free to click off now because I'm telling you, it's going to happen. So, oh, thank you, Red. Yeah, that was actually one of the light pads that they sent me for free. It's just like it's little. It's teeny tiny. Like I can palm this thing. Like it's teeny tiny, which is funny because I was like, why would somebody buy that? But I think Creativity by Gidge has one of these. So like I saw it and I was like, oh, I'll have to get one of those. Well, they ended up when they sent me that big order of light pads, they ended up sending me a little one. So like I got this tiny little thing here. So yeah, now I gotta find my Sharpie for my bags because I thought I put it away yesterday. Did I put it away? Karina, you love your vape. I love my vape too. I just got it, and it reminds me of a gun because the way. Okay, you guys are just if you're offended by vapes, sorry, not sorry. Okay, so this is my vape rig. Okay, so what you do to it's like a pistol grip, so it's kind of like a gun almost. And what you do to load it with batteries is you press this little button right here, and the batteries come out. Love that. Like, I like my vape mostly because people always think that I smell like cookies. Mines have always been rainbow for some reason. I like the rainbow vapes, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing this one out of bags. I don't care at this point. I'm a little heated from my Paint with Diamonds debacle, and I'm waiting. I'm still like waiting for them on like I'm flipping back and forth between screens on my computer so that I can see whether or not they're messaging me back because I don't want to miss their message of, hey, yeah, you probably did that yourself. That's probably your fault. We're not helping you. And it's funny because the irony of this is, right as I mess up the canvas, right? After I ironed it, I was watching Stitcherista. And if you guys watch Stitcherista, her video today was on what? How to iron out the wrinkles in your canvas. Do you know how mad I was when I saw that today? Let me just say, it wasn't a good morning. It wasn't a good morning. I'm like, how ironic is that the first video I watched this morning is Stitcherista talking about how to iron your canvas. Where were you 20 minutes ago, Stitcherista? Why couldn't you help a sister out? So at least I watched it, and then Jen's Stitching Wall gave me an idea to try that I'm probably going to try on camera. Right now, I am frantically looking for my... I don't even know why I need it. I don't even really need it. I'm just going to put these in the bags. I don't even care. This is how you essentially diamond paint on the run. Like, I'm literally just going to put these in bags. I know they're all here. I already kitted this one up. This one is actually from... Ooh. Okay, it's either going to be Peggy By or New Frog. I'm not 100% sure. I did an unboxing of it. So if you've watched my videos, you may have some kind of recollection where it's from. But it's from either Paint with Diamonds or Peggy By. But those are the ones I have in my stash when I'm waiting to do like another big kit. If you didn't see already, the reason why you're not seeing Looks Like Morphine is because I did complete her. She is gorgeous, and she is hanging proudly on my wall. I'm going to turn that light off because I don't need it. So, yeah. So this is kitting up on the go. And these are the really cool ones that have like the number and the DMC number and stuff on it. So you really don't have to like do a whole fancy system with these. I like just throwing them in the bags and then cutting them open as I need them. So then that way, whenever I'm done, I just put them into the storage container that I have that I keep all my spare diamonds in. And boom, it's done. Yeah, show you what to do and what not to do. Because like Stitcherista did hers today and hers turned out fine. I did mine today and yeah, that was a waste of like $15 or whatever I paid for that canvas. Like it wasn't cheap. But on a good note, hi, Minna Chicken Dinner. Hi, Jean. I wanted to start vaping, but warned me about getting cauliflower lung. That scared me, right? Okay, cauliflower lung or popcorn lung, I'm guessing, is what Jean is talking about. Hun, can you explain what vape juice gives you the popcorn lung or the cauliflower lung?
I don't remember the name of it, but there is a certain flavoring. It's a sweetener for popcorn often used at movie theaters or, in the stuff you can buy and throw into your microwave at home. It is an artificial sweetener that tastes like popcorn. That is the only substance that will cause said issues with your lungs. It is completely fine and safe and FDA approved to consume. Consumption does not include the inhalation of said product. So vaporizing it and inhaling it causes massive scarring on your lungs. Most companies that are very reputable and have, quote, premium juices don't use that substance anymore. But essentially, if you avoid vape juices that taste like popcorn, then you should, I'm not even going to say should not, then you won't have that issue.
Thank you, dear.
Yep.
Now, as you can tell, Mr. Coffee and I are very, very well known, or we have a vast knowledge of vaping. We've been doing it for years. We, of course, did the research because our son is allergic to cigarette smoke. So we had to convert to vaping. No, we didn't have to. We wanted to. We could have just quit smoking. And for a while there, we did. And then we decided to go to vaping because it was a lot safer for not only him, but ourselves. So as you just heard, try to avoid any vape juices that taste like popcorn because it's whatever ingredient in there that's going to give you the cauliflower or the popcorn lung. Believe me, we had a friend in Pennsylvania. He was so paranoid about getting popcorn lung, and I'm like, you only get it if you use a certain if they use that ingredient. But most vape places don't even use the ingredient anymore because it was found to cause said problem. So it's not all of them. Like, if that's the case, then I'm going to get Fruit Loop lung because I've been vaping Fruit Hoops and Vanilla Clouds for like the last 3 months. Just saying. So if you want to try it, don't be scared that something's going to hurt you. That's like saying I can't smoke because I'm scared I'm going to get cancer. You're either going to do it or you don't do it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not, promoting vaping or anything. Like, if you don't vape, then don't vape. Just try to be cool because that's not cool. But if you're looking for an alternative to smoking, definitely I would say give it a try. Now we're going to try to flatten this canvas out now that we got that hodgepodge loaded out. You're welcome, Gene. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I just a regular person. I put my pants on 2 legs at a time like everybody else.
2 legs at a time. Prop them up and jump into it?
Yep.
Oh, makes sense.
So yeah, so this is what we're going to work on this evening. This will probably be done by tomorrow, but you know what? It is what it is. I've been wanting to do it anyway. So it's just pretty little flower. Ordered in the ocean and always us from Diamond Art Club on the Black Friday deal. Saved $36. My friend loaned me the money. So freaking excited. Tammy, I am so freaking excited for you, girl. Get it, girl. Get it. Yeah, Gene, my husband used to have this horrible smoker's cough before he started vaping. Like, he literally sounded like he was like 70 years old. And when he started vaping, the cough went away. Now, he still will cough every once in a while, but that's just him. But for the most part, like, yeah, like, I haven't felt any of the effects that they claim. Because, like, now the tobacco industry is claiming that, oh, well, vaping's worse than smoking. Of course it is, because it takes money away from nicotine sellers. So, like, yeah.
Here's the issue with that. There's over 7,000 known chemicals in cigarettes, which are all known to give you cancer or kill you in some sort of way. There are 5 ingredients in vape juices. And if you don't trust and or believe that, you can order the stuff online and make your own.
Yep, sure can. Yeah, if you guys also didn't know, because, me, I love Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club has a sale going on until midnight tonight. Buy one, get one free. If you have never tried a Diamond Art Club diamond painting, now would be the time. Go pick up a couple of canvases and try them out. If you don't like them, then that's cool. We're all entitled to our own opinions. I ain't gonna hate on you for having your own opinion. I'm just saying, if you want to try them out, now would be the time, because they don't do sales often, and when they do, it's like 20% off, which isn't a whole lot when the canvas is like $60. So I would honestly think that if you wanted to try them out, or you've never tried them and you've been curious as to what the canvases are like, take it from someone who has about 7 or 8 of them. Give them a try. What's another company I don't mind? I don't mind Peggy. Well, I didn't mind Peggy by and New Frog until they started stealing images. But then today, guys, I ordered my very first ever moment diamond painting. And the crowd goes wild. Yes, I am super excited. Thank you, Mr. Coffee. Because if it wasn't for the fact that he bought a pair of boots and he got reimbursed for it, I wouldn't have got it. Trying to flatten this canvas out. No, don't worry, I'm not going to iron it. We've already seen what that does to it. Yeah, I got my first ever moment. Which I had a question, because EM Fun Store is Evermoment. They just kind of made another store so they didn't get overrun by orders at Evermoment, because apparently they were, which is a smart business investment on them. Well, when you order the bigger canvases, do they still come in the canisters? What I'm wondering. I got something called, what was it? It's called, I don't remember what it was called. I'll have to show you, I'll put it up on my Instagram whenever I'm done here, because I don't remember what the name of it is. But I know what it looks like. It looks like you're looking out of a window, and the window is like one of those bay windows with the two little doors on the window that come open, and there's like white curtains, and it looks off onto this beautiful house. Like it's a scenic one, because I like scenery. It's a scenic one, and I was like, ooh, I'm about to be all about that. So I went ahead and ordered it because, yeah, I wanted to be all about that. And I'm actually gonna try not to work on this too fast, because I don't want to finish it in 2 days, but I can see this being a finish for 2 days. And yes, this is a full drill. No, I'm not cutting that correctly. I don't care. So yeah, for those of you that were interested in vaping, you got all that life lessons from Mr. Coffee over here. What letter are we going to start? We're going to start with letter P, which is number 15, which I just happen to have right here. How handy is that? What size did I get? I got a 40 by 55 or something like that. Like, it's bigger than a 30 by 40. Mainly because I don't have any more big canvases. Like, the bigger canvases take me about a week, which in my brain seems like forever. But in reality, it's only a week. Like, altogether work days on Lips Like Morphine was 7 days. Like, literally 7 days. And she was a square. So I thought she would have taken me longer. But I think it was just because it was so pixelated, it was really easy to, like, finish. Oh, it will come in a tube. Sweet. I want that tube. I know my mailman loves me at this point. He's just like, you get a lot of mail. I do. So, hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did, as you guys already know. If you don't know, my family and my parents and my daughter are still back in Pennsylvania. Sorry. Dog fur. Don't need that. Thank you, Daisy. But my parents and my daughter still live in Pennsylvania. So this was our first year without them. And where mentally it was very hard for me, because I've never really, at least not my daughter, not since she's been born, I haven't really gone this long without seeing her, let alone not spending a holiday with her. It was pretty hard, and I didn't even get a chance to talk to her because I didn't know where she was going for Thanksgiving. Like, I knew she was going to her dad's families and stuff like that, but I didn't get a chance to, like, call and bother her, and I am going to turn that light back on. Is that bothering you? That ain't never bothering you. So, you know what? This thing want to mess with me. That's alright, you ain't got to stay down. I got something for that. Maybe if you guys could actually see what I was doing. Yeah, my only problem with the Diamond Art Club thing right now is that they didn't really do a big promotion about it. Like, if they would have made a big stank about it, like a lot of these other companies did, they probably would have, like, a ton of sales right now. Because, like, 12:38 midnight, my time, yeah, you best believe I was on that site. Get me this, get me that, I want all of it. I ended up getting 2 smaller canvases, though. Like, they're not huge. So, oh, look at that. Paint with Diamonds is messaging me back. I wonder if they're actually going to, like, you know, do something. Thank you. Please allow more days to deliver your other painting. I will now escalate this other painting for us to check, and I will message you back again for updates.
Whatever that means.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm writing them back. Does it sound, whenever I talk to Paint with Diamonds, it always sounds like I'm talking to a robot. And yeah, no, sorry, I'm not trying to talk to no robot. Can I get a real person, please? And it's not even the language barrier thing that kills me. It's the fact that I literally sound like I'm like talking to a robot. Again, sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get you guys at a good angle so you can see what I'm doing, but not like up in my way so I can't see. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna take my canvas to this table. Everybody's got their washi tape for like making pretty edges. I tape mine canvas to the table so it stops moving. But yes, as I was saying, Paint with Diamonds. This, like I said, this is the first that they're getting back to me, and essentially what they just told me was, "Oh, we're gonna take this higher up and see, see what's going on with the canvas." Not once did they say we're gonna replace your canvas or anything. We're gonna figure out what's going on with your canvas. I can tell you what's going on with it. It sucks. Replace it. Replace it now. Like, send it out now, and I might get it before the beginning of the year. Highly doubtful, but one can hope, right? And of course, you guys are going to hear the dogs. The dog walker just brought the dogs back. Thank you very much. We will see you in the morning. I broke my budget for Diamond Art in the month. Can't buy. Shannon, like, really? Like, okay. I think this month. How many did I get this month? Okay, I didn't pay for that one. So technically, I paid $18 for Lips Like Morphine, and that's like rounded up. So I paid like $18 for her. And then I paid 40 some odd dollars yesterday. No, $37. $37 for the two that I got yesterday. So I didn't do too bad. So yeah, like, surprisingly, I didn't break my budget or Mr. Coffee's wallet. Because Lord knows I'm good at doing that. Poor guy. But don't worry, he got a new game today, so he's good. He's good. That's why he's so quiet. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Funny thing is, like I said, this is the first year that I've gone without my parents and my daughter. It was really hard for me, but Mr. Coffee, of course, tried to help me keep my mind off the sadness and cheered me up with cooking a huge meal for us that we then again ate today. But my parents, let me tell you how awesome my parents are. My parents, knowing that I, was going to miss Thanksgiving, my original plan was to go surprise them for Thanksgiving, surprise them and my daughter for Thanksgiving. But unfortunately, with Mr. Coffee's schedule, I couldn't do that. So I was a little bummed out. But my parents decided they were going to do something nice. And my parents mailed me food, guys. You heard that right. In the mail, in a box. My parents mailed me food. My mom started making mac and cheese and stuffing, like not Jiffy cornbread stuffing. I can make that myself. Like old Southern stuffing made with cornmeal and celery and broths and stuff, like the good stuff. The stuff you put inside the turkey. My mom sent me some of that, and she sent me some mac and cheese in the mail, and it got here in like a day, and it was the most glorious thing on the planet. And they had it frozen and then wrapped in a bunch of bags and then bubble wrapped, and then frozen again, and then all this other stuff. My parents got super extra with that bag and that box. But it all made it here, and it all made it safely, and it was delicious. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for that one. Yes, I had a fun time with my family too, Shanda. Like, it was the first time it was just Jordan and the two little ones. And though I spent most of the time thinking about my oldest, it was nice to sit down as a family and have a nice meal and chit chat. And we talked about, we did the corny thing and talked about what we're thankful for. And, we sat there and we had the Martinellis. Now, if you live in the US, Martinelli's only comes out at the holidays, I think. I don't ever see it at any other time.
No, it's just when it's popular.
Oh, it's just when it's popular. Okay. That must be just when they take it off the shelf to pull it out. But Martinelli's apple cider, I don't usually like apple cider, but I love the Martinelli's. And somehow Mr. Coffee found like the 6-pack of tiny little Martinelli's, and it was delicious. It's jacked up. What's jacked up? Sharon, what's jacked up? Now I'm scared. Oh, there you go. You guys can see that, can't you? Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you there if I blinded you. Apparently I need to change some wax out here. This is going to be like the weirdest live. You guys are watching me do all my prep and everything else. Like, I had no time to prepare for this. And it wasn't until like right before I went on, when I went to go say goodnight to my kids, that I realized that essentially that the diamonds were coming off the canvas for the Paint with Diamonds one. And they don't seem to care at the fact that that's happening. They're just going to escalate it on to somebody else to look at, for them to be like, well, you're SOL on that canvas. Like, they seen my message on Facebook, because of course, that's the best thing Facebook ever did, was put that when somebody's seen your messages. So they seen the message, and I asked them, so what does that mean? Does that mean I'm out of a canvas or what? And nobody has replied yet. So, yeah, we're going to put you guys up again. Sorry if you guys are getting sick with me moving, but I'm trying to get a good angle here. I had it all set up perfect for my Paint with Diamonds ones, and I wasn't prepared for this, but there we go. Little catty wants today. So yeah, essentially I just asked them, were they going to replace my canvas? Were they going to refund me? What are they doing? They've seen it. They haven't said anything. So the saga continues. I told you guys, I told you in the video, I knew this was going to be a bad idea. I knew it. I knew it. I was scared. I tried to go into it with an open mind, yet no. My heart of stone came a little damaged, but let me tell you how good this company is. This is the company called Diamond Express on Instagram. I just happened to randomly come upon it when I was, I think I was looking at a pie or something on Red's page. Oh, did you miss it? Okay, now that there's more people in, Karina, let me explain what happened. All right, so I ordered a kit with Paint with Diamonds. If you saw that video, which if you've already heard this story, just continue to craft. Like, it doesn't matter. But if you saw my video with Paint with Diamonds, how it came messed up, I decided to iron it, because they told me to iron the canvas to make sure that, to fix the wrinkles in it, because it was wrinkled really bad. Because when they put it in what I like to call the Bubble Boy mailers, essentially it ruins the canvas, because then the canvas starts contouring to the bubble mailer, because it's been sitting in there for so long. Like, it took it a month to get here. So it's been sitting in that shape for a month. So by the time I got it, it looked like a pair of wet jeans that didn't dry fully, that somebody just threw in the corner of a room somewhere. So they told me to iron it on the low setting, which I did this morning. But when I did that... Hi, Wendy! Okay, guys, if you didn't know, Wendy's husband has a new YouTube page. Go check it out. Wendy, will you link that down below? Because he's hilarious. And, of course, I think she's doing the editing, which is also hilarious. So, hello, gone off my meds. And also, I'm very, very proud of you. Those granny squares look amazing. Like, me and Mr. Coffee were both sitting here, jaws on the floor, at how cute and adorable they look. So, good job there. So, she's going to link her husband's YouTube channel down below because we're all about helping out the little people here. And her husband's hilarious. He's just as hilarious as she is. So yeah, so if you didn't see my canvas from Paint with Diamonds, after I ironed it, that's what happened. Oh, hold on, let me turn off this one on the bottom. See all the wrinkles and the bubbles and the rivers and the streams. Yeah, that's what happened to it. But I decided I was going to continue working on it because why not, right? And then more likely they'll tell me to work on it to see if the diamonds hold steady on the canvas. The canvas is bubbled. The diamonds aren't staying on. They're popping up like they don't fit. And yeah, so that essentially was a waste of an afternoon right there. And the sad part is it looks really cute. Like it looked really cute getting started. But now I can't work on it because the diamonds won't stay on. I'm kind of sort of tempted to keep going, but I'm not sure if I want to waste that time. So there you go, folks. Gone Off My Meds has linked that page there in the description or in the chat box. So if you guys want to go over, show him some love, that would be awesome. How cool is it that both her and her husband have a YouTube channel? Like, I feel like their house is going to turn into Big Brother, which would be totally cool with me. I don't know about anybody else, but if she wants to turn her house into Big Brother, please do so. You're hilarious. And then I laugh because the first thing in the video, they're sitting there with the potatoes. And what does she say, folks? Potato famine. And that got Mr. Coffee going. Oh, speaking of that, Gone Off My Meds, since you weren't here, at least I don't think you were. Okay, Christy. I started stitching Mr. Coffee a potato. I'm going to stitch him a little potato, and then it's going to say potato famine on it. So he has it to sit over there next to him while he's playing his games. He's going to get a little potato. So yeah, that's my Paint with Diamonds debacle. They literally are messaging me now, even though I messaged them at 9 o'clock this morning or 10 o'clock this morning. And then the irony of that was I then went to go start watching my videos for the day. And the first video I watched was Stitcherista, and her video was on how to iron your canvas. I was like, Stitcherista, where were you 20 minutes ago, dude? Like, seriously? Really right now? Really? So yes. So I'm still trying to debate on what to do with that canvas. Part of me wants to continue. Part of me is like, yeah, don't waste your time, because there's not enough sealer on this planet to get that thing to stay like it's supposed to. And it's going to be all rippled and weird. And so, yeah. I might do it as an experimental piece to see what happens if you try to work on a damaged canvas. That's a lot of time. But then again, it would be an informative video. If they give you another painting, it will be so small that it will not look right. No, because they're going to give me the painting of the same size that I just ordered, or they're going to catch the wrath. And believe me, you don't want that. Yeah, because I saw what they did to Ella when they sent her that say goodbye to anger picture. That was a slap in the face. I would have been flipping out. They gave it to her, and if you guys don't know what that painting looks like, it looks like a bunch of paint that is dripping down. It's all like streaks of colors. And then there's a lady walking, I think, with an umbrella. And in the size that they gave her, you couldn't make out anything. It just looked like a bunch of random colors. Like, you couldn't make out a woman. It was like a 20 by 20. No, if they give me anything besides the size I ordered, oh, you best believe there's going to be an issue between me and Paint with Diamonds. But don't worry. Y'all will find out, because I'll probably be doing a paint with or drill with me on Monday. The silent type. The one that doesn't need the disclaimer that, you know, you're going to hear some weird stuff in my house. And I will probably, by that time, I'm hoping to have more information on it. I'm off to bed. Just wanted to say hi. No, we will not record from bed. You got to keep some of that stuff private. After 6 weeks, I got my Santa head in rhinestones. He's an ass. He sounds lovely. He has to be quite the character because you picked him. All minds, girls. That's right. Y'all stay off Brian and Mr. Coffee. But then again, if you guys can get Mr. Coffee off this couch, you could probably have him. No, I'm joking. No, I'm messing with my husband. But no, normally I'm not. I try not to get really mean with these companies because I know they'll try to do everything in their power to like mess you over. And I'm trying to be super nice to Paint with Diamonds, but my patience runs thin. Like, I told you how many days ago that the canvas was messed up, and I heard nothing besides iron it. I iron it like you say, and then it takes you hours to respond to me. And I know they're probably busy because of the Black Friday sale, and that's cool. But why is it every time I talk to them, it sounds like I'm talking to a robot? Like, I don't want to talk to a robot. I want to talk to a person, preferably one that speaks some kind of English, so that I can get my issue resolved. Because if you're gonna, from what, like, I went around before I started my channel, and I asked a bunch of companies, what makes you stand out from everyone else, and they of course gave me all the same BS, except for Diamond Art Club. They all gave me the same BS, like, oh well, we have pride in our quality, and I'm like, you shouldn't. Your quality sucks. If that's what you have pride in, you should go home right now. Just leave for the day and don't come back. Like New Frog and Peggy Buy and Annie Buy, they're their own quality. Like, you can essentially do anything. You could run this canvas over with a truck, and I don't think it'll mess it up any more than like the wrinkles that it gets or the bulges it gets in it from laying in the package rolled up against the diamonds. Like, I don't think you can destroy these canvases. But that's fine, Gene. We still here. We're gonna be here for a while.
A while.
A while. But yeah, like, this quality is something different. But like, I talked to DIY Moon Shop. I talked to Diamond Art Club. I talked to Paint with Diamonds. And Paint with Diamonds, they were just like, oh well, our quality, outrides the rest. We are the best. Yeah, try us out. See what you think. Please send us a link to your video. Okay.
You sell trash. Please buy it.
So I did send them the link, which any company I do a review for gets if they're on Facebook, they get a link to the video so that they can see it. Because I do not care what they think, whether I said something good or bad. You're going to get my true, honest opinion on it. And do what you want with the opinion. I'm not saying you have to buy from this company or you got to buy from this company. I'm not boycotting people who are buying from Can, even though they're still in Diamond Art Club stuff. Do what you want to do. It's your life. I ain't got to live it. The only person that's got to deal with that is you. I do my little reviews to show you what the experience is like of getting a canvas from said company. Now, I'm not rich. I mean, I know you guys see me get a lot of Diamond Art Club pieces, and you're probably like, oh my God, she's just another spoiled housewife. Where that is true. I will not deny that. That is very true. But I'm not that spoiled. I still got children I got to buy stuff for. And like, winter clothes up here are not cheap, people. For the amount that I spent in winter clothes for my kids so far, I could have bought 6 canvases from Diamond Art Club. Just saying. And is anybody else like that now? Like, whenever they think about spending money on other things that aren't diamond paintings, they're like, for that much, I could have got 12 diamond paintings off AliExpress. Like, am I the only one that thinks that like that? My grandson has asthma too, born too early, and got an infection in his lungs. Jean, let me fill you in on a little story, girl. All right. When I was pregnant with my son, I went into labor a month early with him. Now, my son is now 7. He turns 8 in February. But I went into labor early with him. Okay, so any of you guys have spouses that sleep really hard? Because Mr. Coffee sleeps hard. Not so much anymore, but he used to. And apparently, me telling him that I'm in labor wasn't enough for him to get up and, drive me to the hospital. It took me another 30 minutes to get him to wake up. And I have a high tolerance for pain, so I was okay. I was being a little extra, but I just wanted to go to the hospital because I didn't want to have the baby on my apartment floor. He eventually did get up. You said what?
It was carpeted. That would be weird.
It was. That's not okay. So when my son was born, I didn't have medication, and they told me one good push and he'll be out. Well, I took that literally because I was done. Like, I had been sitting there for way too long. I was just ready to get up. So I pushed one good time, and he literally popped out. My husband caught him. True story. We got pictures. So, because he popped out, if you guys know about childbirth, which I'm sure you do, which this is going to be a gross conversation for live, but it is what it is. If you know anything about childbirth, they have to like suction the baby out before the baby's fully out, because then your body will naturally squeeze any liquids or fluids out of the baby's mouth and or throat so that they don't choke on them or aspirate or swallow the liquid, like the amniotic fluid. Well, my son never got that chance because the doctor didn't move fast enough. My husband had the bare hand catch him, and so my son never got suctioned out. And so my son spent a week in the NICU. Now take it, my son was 8.5 pounds, okay? But he went to the NICU in Pennsylvania, which if you live in Pennsylvania, you know Danville, the Janet Wise like Children's Hospital in Danville, or is it? It wasn't St. Jude's.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Anywho, whatever hospital it was in Danville, he spent a week there, and he was literally the biggest baby in the entire NICU. They called him the shark baby because he looked like he could eat all the other babies in there. And he's had lung issues ever since. And so he's developing asthma. And of course, with stuff like that, there's no preventing it. Like, you can't keep him in a bubble and he won't get asthma. He's going to get asthma whether he likes it or not. Like, unfortunately for him, he doesn't care either way. He's still a normal, happy, when he wants to move, energetic kid. Right now, he's just into math and Minecraft and Fortnite. So yeah, I understand that completely. When we started vaping, he stopped having as many issues. Like, he would get bronchitis at least 3 or 4 times every winter. Now he hasn't had bronchitis in probably 3 years. And even I turned my light off. Even for us moving and being in a new environment, he had no problems adjusting, and actually seems to be doing a whole heck of a lot better out here than we did in Pennsylvania. So yeah, I completely understand why you want to go to vaping. It's probably the best choice we made, not only for him but for ourselves, because even we feel better, and like we can like play with the kids and not be out of breath. See that little commercial where they're like the little lungs commercial where the lungs are trying to blow out the birthday cake and it can't because his little lungs can't take it. Are you getting sick over there? You sound stuffy. Don't get sick. Nobody's allowed to get sick in here, okay? Diamond Art Club, do they have sizes, or how do they do that? Okay, so when you order from Diamond Art Club, because that's something else I wondered too. Because I strictly remember the first time I ordered a Diamond Art Club, I thought I had a chance to choose the size. You do not choose the size. Now, that might sound awful, but let me explain. You don't choose the size, and this is my own observation. They don't let you choose the size because they want you to get the best quality for that image. So they tell you what size is going to give you the better detail, and then they only sell that size. Like other companies will sell sizes, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Diamond Art Club does not. Diamond Art Club gives you the best size for that image, and then they give you the price for it. Now, you have a choice between round or square, and sometimes Aurora Borealis, which are the sparklier ones that like sparkle really bright. So, yeah. And that's only from my observation because I've talked to them enough to like I've annoyed the crap out of these poor women. Like those 2 women are troopers, I'm telling you what. But I've noticed enough about the company to know that they only will give you the best sides for that image. And like lips like morphine, they they sold out of her, which I don't think they were expecting to do that. They sold all, I'm gonna guess they sold all the clearance ones because she's back up for sale at a size 20 by 27, which, as you guys know, sizes in your head, or you've bought enough kits to know sizes. You've become a natural Bob Vila because of diamond paintings, and you know sizes in your head. That's teeny tiny. Like, she's tiny. And somebody messaged me on one of my videos and was like, where can I get her in that size? And I'm like, if they don't have it posted in that size, you can no longer get her in that size. So I think Shanda was one of the other ones that got her in that size. I know of a couple of people on my channel that have gotten her in that size, but I don't know if anybody else has. But I put her up in a lot of the diamond painting groups. I put her in all the diamond painting groups I'm in just to show something. Because where to them she didn't look good because she was so pixelated. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I think she looks gorgeous. She is probably already hanging on my wall. Like, I literally made that video, and before I had it uploaded, Mr. Coffee had put it up on the wall for me. We're doing letter K.
So does that mean if you get pink eye, it's beautiful because it's in your eye?
Shush. That's gross.
Well, you said eye of the beholder.
Well, it's not gonna be beautiful if I got pink eye. Then my eye gonna be closed shut. So yeah, I'm a 52 by 67 flamingo from Diamond Art Club. I've seen that one, but I'm not into flamingos, and I wouldn't know where to put it. Okay, so it's a 32 by 42 or something. It's the one that says Gumball, which, if you have children and they watch Cartoon Network, you probably know what Gumball is. Gumball's a little cartoon on Cartoon Network, and my dog Daisy is named after the little girl Anaise's daughter. Like, I think I talked about that in my last live. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get that for my son's room. So I bought that one, and This Is Us, or something like that. It's Tammy, I think you got the same one. It's the one with the tree that's kind of growing out of the earth. I got that one for my daughter's room because she likes little stuff like that. She'll like the colors. And she's like, she shows everybody her Mickey Mouse one. So, like, I can't wait to get one in Orion's room. Poor kid. He probably feels so left out. I'm like, mommy can only do these so fast. Like, you act like mommy's a typewriter. Yeah, that's the same one I got. I got that from my little girl for her room. I don't want to put it in her room, but eventually I'm going to start running out of space in the living room. So I got to start putting them somewhere else. Like, I can't take up Mr. Coffee's wall because eventually he's going to start, like, you know... Well, I guess he's not going to start putting anything up on his side of the wall. But I don't want to take up his wall with, like, a bunch of, like, shiny pictures. So, like, essentially, the whole one side of my house is going to be diamond painting, and the other side is just going to be bold. Yeah, they're not huge. Diamond Art Club does not do customs as of yet, but from a previous conversation I've had with them, that is probably something coming in the future. So keep your eye out for that. I wish they did do customs, because that'd be the US ever moment. I've never had a problem with Diamond Art Club. When I first got them, the first one I ever did by Diamond Art Club, I'll never forget. It was on my birthday. I got the free one, the 4 Seasons. And I remember being so mad because it did not have an inventory sheet. And I'm like, I don't give a crap how much you weighed. How am I supposed to know how many am I supposed to have and all this? And they're like, look at the key. No, I don't want to look at the key. I want an inventory sheet, guys. I love inventory sheets. And they were like, don't worry about it. If you're missing diamonds, we'll make sure to send them out. You just let us know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, okay, this is going to go well. I'm going to be missing like half my diamonds. Nope, didn't miss not one. Had a bunch of left over. I was hooked ever since. Sad part is, that wasn't even the first diamond painting I ever did. That was the second. The first one I got was from Jolly Life, and that sucked. missing diamonds. Took them 2 weeks to get back to me about getting me the replacement diamonds. Took them another 4 weeks to send out the missing diamonds. Yeah, I literally got the missing diamonds like a month ago. I started diamond painting like 4 months ago, guys. So like, I know diamond painting by Donnie knows the person and she's like all cool with them and all that fun jazz. But me personally, I guess you have to know them for them to give you good quality stuff because I got junk. And I didn't even realize it was Jolly Life until she made that video saying about the seller contacting her about a, a bag, like a diamond painting tote bag or something. And I'm like, what's a diamond painting tote bag? Seriously? These companies are essentially, they're just making up stuff now. Well, here it was a laptop bag that they try to claim is a diamond painting bag that for your diamond paintings on the go. First of all, I want to know who's in the car doing a diamond painting and what kind of car are you in? Are you in an RV doing a diamond painting? Because then I can understand. If you're in a regular old car, please explain to me how you're diamond painting. So why would you need a bag? But then a lot of people take them like to work and stuff. Okay, I get that, but what's that bag gonna do? And then as she was reading it, I laughed because she said something about she said Google bag because the package said it was a laptop bag. And she read it and she was like, oh, maybe they converted it. And I'm like, that's exactly what they did to get you to buy it for $18. Like me personally, I got lots of bags. I got Walmart bags. I got all kinds of bags. I don't need to buy a special bag for my diamond paint. I already bought the diamond paint. Why I gotta spend more money just to carry it around? The largest diamond art club I have is the Leopard family, 60 by 60, done maybe a quarter away. I have whips from Diamond Art Club. I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to go look on their site. Yeah, Lips Like Morphine was my biggest. She was 60 by 78. And yeah, I was happy with it. I was really happy with it. It was a lot of fun to work on. Didn't really have any major issues with it. And I only mixed colors 6 times. So it's like once a day almost. So how many of you bought diamond paintings on Black Friday? How many people bought diamond paintings on Black Friday? Because I know I'm not the only one. Now, Jen. Sorry, guys, I'm chewing ice. Just helps me from my throat getting dry. Jen, do they have Black Friday? Like, okay, I know this might be like a really stupid question, but do they have Black Friday sales where you live? Cause I know you don't. I knew you live like in the UK or something. Hope they do, cause I like to get one of my mom and dad. They will start doing it soon, but I'm not sure exactly when. So yeah, just if they do, of course, you guys, of course, will know because I will probably have one. I try not to get Diamond Art Club, but it's hard to go with these other companies and not know what you're getting. And then you end up with the debacle like Paint with Diamonds. And I'm like sitting there to myself going, I could have bought an accessories kit from Diamond Art Club for what I paid for that painting that I now can't do that they aren't trying to reimburse me for. Because then, of course, the moment I say anything about what about my canvas, all they can tell me is, which is what they just replied to me, it's being escalated. I will message you again as soon as possible for updates. What does that mean? It's escalated. I know escalators. I know what an Escalade is. Like that's a type of vehicle. What does being escalated mean? Like, and this is the type of stuff I try to avoid. And I ordered my canvases. Like I said, I ordered them pretty late because I stayed up and waited for that sale. I ordered them pretty late, so I ordered it like at 12:38 my time last night, and they shipped at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I may or may not have those by Tuesday. And essentially, I'm just gonna start buying Diamond Art Club diamond paintings and waiting for as I wait for my China ones to get in, to see how many Diamond Art Club diamond paintings I can finish before one of my China one comes in. Because at this point, I'm waiting forever and a day. But I did see a cute little birdie one that I was thinking about getting. It's the rainbow birdie that who was that? I want to say it was Valerie from my diamond painting addiction, and Donnie actually just did one too of the, and I think Fancy Nancy has it too. It's like pink with like the birds, and the one bird looks like it's trying to eat the other bird's head, which is hilarious. And so I was like, okay, that would be funny to have up in the house. So I thought about getting one of those. Which, okay, does anybody else here know about Fancy Nancy? Because I just like saying her name half the time. I didn't, but I did get some Queller Street from Amy. Oh, that's awesome, Molly. Yeah, she was telling me about her sale, and Lord knows I need to get them. Hey, Laura made it. How's it going, girl? Canada. They never used 2 years ago, but they do have them for at least 10 years. Oh, okay. But you can still go diamond painting like and get like stuff offline. I'm good. I'm sitting here working on this weird canvas that I wasn't planning on working on. Show wasn't. Mm-mm. But that's okay though, because of course that one doesn't want to come off. Because once I finish this one, my Diamond Art Club one will be here. And I think Christy, Tammy, I think Christy also got, I know that's probably not your first one, obviously, Tammy, but this is Christy's first Diamond Art Club diamond painting, and she got 2 of them yesterday. And she was so excited. I'm like, I'm so excited for you. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're addictive, and they're going to spoil you with that velvet canvas and the self-weighed, not having to pull the wrinkles out. Oh, girl, you're going to be spoiled. So I can't wait for her to get hers and do her unboxing. She's not going to know what to do with herself. Postal Strike messed up option for Black Friday online. Really? Oh, Jen, I'd be jacked. I would be jacked. In Canada, they're on a postal strike. So they're not really... I don't know. Jen, are y'all still getting mail? Or you're not... Like, they completely stopped delivering mail? Because if they completely stop delivering mail, does that mean you don't got to pay your bills? I'm just saying. Look at the positive side, Jen. Look at the positive side. And then when they call you asking for their money, just turn on the gangster Jen and be like, look here, I ain't got it. Bye. I'm sorry, don't say that to them because you might get in trouble for like being mean. Don't be mean.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be mean in Canada.
I don't think you can be mean in Canada. I watched a Canadian guy the other day talking a bear out of his tree stand. Like, on YouTube, like there's a video of a guy talking to this bear, asking him please to get out of the tree stand. I'm like, you know that wouldn't have been an American. An American would have shot the bear out the tree. They ain't very nice. Canadians are always nice. America. Jen, I'm just saying, if you got real gangster with them, I'm pretty sure they probably won't call you again for that money for that bill. Okay, she won't be mean in Canada. Do it, Jen. Be mean in Canada. The most notorious victor, or the most notorious prisoner we have is Gangsta Jen. We don't know what happened. She went from diamond painting to being straight up gangsta.
Why is she in prison?
I don't know, because she was being mean.
In Canada.
In Canada. That has to be illegal.
There's like a law.
I feel like I want to move to Canada. So I could be under the protection of Gangsta Jen. Because I can't send her a pen pal letter. Because she won't get it. Yeah, Christy is so excited for hers. Yeah, I know she is. But next month, going to try to find a store to go to see what I can find. I honestly, from like, I don't know. That's hard because part of me wants to tell you to stay away from Huacan, but I know there's a lot of people that like Huacan, and that's fine. But until they're done with Drillageddon, I can't order from them until they figure out what they need to figure out. I can't order from them. Ever Moment, they're a little pricier, but I hear the quality is really good. I'm gonna find out for myself here in a couple of weeks. Hopefully not too many weeks, but in a couple of weeks. Um, the Rachel store, I reviewed them from AliExpress. They're not too bad. The prices aren't too bad. I think the thing I'm most spoiled about is because I watch a lot of YouTube channels. Like, if I sub you, I'm telling you right now, I've probably watched or am close to watching every video on your channel. That's just how I roll. I can't just sub you and not watch all your videos. And right now I'm stuck on Dutch Dock diamond painting. I'm in the middle of watching all her videos. And Jen Stitching Wall, because she's funny and I was watching her today with Gangsta Jen. We were over there in the cut hanging out. Let's see. I turned the light. I was like, why did it get dark so all of a sudden? We still get bills. Oh, they rotate in Providence, and we still get bills. Jean's like, yeah, no, don't worry about that. They make sure we get those bills. They ain't gonna give us nothing else. They gonna give us those bills. Like, I, I think if my post, like, I think my postman's slowly about to go on strike because he keeps delivering my mail later and later every day. And then I laugh because I think my dad got a package in the other day. Or no, I don't think he got a package in. I think I got a. What? Oh no, I got a package. The package I got from them with the food in it came and it had a couple of holes in it. And I'm like, I'm telling you right now, they use these packages as target practice. I'm telling you right now. Either that or somebody in their office has fangs and they're biting holes in the boxes to see if any cool stuff comes out. What cool stuff? I don't know. Just use your imagination, I guess. Did you check out Clark? Yes, I did. I checked them out. I already have a shopping cart with a couple of diamond paintings that I'm going to be getting on Friday. Oh, as long as my bills are right. But the diamond paintings that I got today were already on queue. And I got an email from Diamond Art Club about the buy one, get one. So I couldn't pass that up. And I didn't want to spend too much of Mr. Diamond or Mr. Coffee's money. So I evened it out at, buying what I bought. Because I bought 4 different canvases today. And my initial rule was once I finish a canvas, I can order a canvas. The problem is if I did that with as fast as I get through these canvases, I would be sitting waiting for canvases. So I can't really do that. So I'm just ordering them when I can. So yes, I will be ordering from them on Friday, this coming Friday. So yes, thank you for showing me that because they did have a couple of really cool canvases. And I think one of them that I want is a rainbow unicorn. And I want that for little Maggie because she's a little unicorn.
Whoa.
I'm still trying to figure out where you guys got the gangsta gin from. I don't remember what happened, but something you said the other day, and I said, well, I guess she's going to be gangsta then. And then somehow it stuck on. Like, I was actually thinking about that today when we were in Jen's live chat. Don't remember where it came from. Just know that all of a sudden we just started calling you Gangsta Jen. Now I feel like you walk into work and you're like, no, you don't want to mess with me. No, I'm Gangsta Jen. You don't know me. Don't do that. But I'm just saying that's how I pictured it in my head. And we're going to change colors. Essentially, we're just going down the color or the number list here. So I need number 13. 12. Here's number 13. What number we got? 3371. I had an Ever moment before. It was a nice painting. Yeah, I hear they're really nice, and I have yet to unbox one, but I will be very soon, so I'm pretty excited. That, and when I was looking for Ever moment, because I've been particularly looking at AliExpress for Ever moment, it always takes me back to the EM Fun store, and I'm like, I know that's Ever moment, but gosh, can I just go to the Ever moment store, because I wanted to make sure I got one of those pretty little canisters, because I need that canister in my life. It's like the Diamond Art Club boxes. You got to collect them all. Like, I mean, no, I'm not collecting them all. There's literally one diamond painting that I want that I couldn't get in the sale because I didn't want to essentially spend every dime we had to get it and like the other two that I got. So I will be holding off on getting the one I really want. But honestly, after I get that one, I don't think there's any other ones that I'm interested in right now. So I will have to start looking other places. My next painting will be the mermaid that Dearly Crafted got for her friend, but I want mine bigger. Ever moment probably will have to be in January. Ever moment has that painting. Isn't that where she got it from? Like, it's a small Ever moment painting. Which, how cute was it? It was all teeny tiny, and they put like the little ribbon on it. Um, hmm. And I think the way I finish Lips Like Morphine will be the new finishing that I will do for you guys. Because I really like how that video turned out. And I felt like I did a pretty good job on like choosing the music for that one. Because for some reason it just spoke to me. I want all the details. Think a 60 by 60. That should that should be good, yeah. Like, I don't know particularly how detailed a mermaid is, but I mean, if you want to, the way I kind of judge it and base it off of is I've been watching Stitcherista back when she was actually a stitcher, and where she has now converted to diamond painting, which is cool. And I'm pretty sure for those people who are upset that she left the stitching community, because apparently they get a lot of flack when they leave. But I'm pretty sure those that gave her a lot of flack will come to see that eventually in time, when she's ready, she will start stitching again. But for now, let the poor woman enjoy her freaking diamond painting. G-zone. Anywho, um, I go back and look at her earlier videos, because if you look at her earlier videos, all she ever bought was the humongous ones. Like, huge. So, like, you can kind of get a roundabout feel for what size is going to give you good detail. Because I don't think she got anything smaller than a 40 or a 50 by 50. Like, everything she bought when she first started was huge diamond paintings. And that's kind of how I base, like, what I buy and what size of diamond paintings I get. It's kind of how I base it off. Speaking of Dearly Strange, she's not here tonight. Yeah, like, she was having internet issues, I think, earlier because her husband was on the internet or something. I don't remember what she said. I think it was that. Or she's chasing that bunny down the hole again. Um, because I know Jen Stitching Wall messaged me and she wasn't going to be able to make it tonight. She got a headache. And I'm like, I completely feel you on that one because I had one earlier today. Matter of fact, I had one earlier today when I was watching her and it went away after like a couple of hours. But I don't know where Dearly Crafted's at. I'm pretty sure she will poke her head up at some point in time. Yeah, because the other person I was a little, like, well, where is she at now? Creativity by Gidge. But she's probably really busy with her Black Friday special right now. So I'm pretty sure we'll see her again here soon. Because I think my next after hours lounge would be Sunday evening. I'm starting to notice I'm getting into a schedule without realizing it. And so, like, I do Saturday or Friday evening, Sunday evening, Tuesday evening, Thursday, and then, well, no, it can't be like that. Either way, I'm going to get some kind of schedule down for this so that you guys aren't like, I wonder if she's going live today. It just depends on how I feel, people. I was actually feeling pretty good today. We had leftovers. How many people had leftovers from Thanksgiving? Because I did, and they were still delicious. I think that's like the best part about Thanksgiving. You got leftovers for days. Like, we bought, what, was that an 18-pound turkey?
Mm-hmm.
18-pound turkey for 2 adults and 2 children under the age of 8. So you know we're gonna be eating turkey everything. We're just gonna start dropping like flies in here because of all the that chemical in the turkey that makes you fall asleep.
Sleepy turkey sauce.
Sleepy turkey sauce, apparently, Mr. Coffee says. I don't know why Mr. Coffee does these things. I don't question his life choices. I don't judge him.
Why do what? Speak?
Well, no, make use weird comments. He's a very random guy. Now deny that one. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, yeah, you're right. You are a random guy. A very, very random guy. Yeah, see, I can already tell. I'm gonna be done with this painting soon. Yeah, it doesn't look like much now, but my brain's already configured out like plans to get finished with this. But it's gonna be so pretty. I've seen this one worked up, and it looks really pretty. Hey, welcome back, Christy. We were talking about how excited you were for your first Diamond Art Club diamond paintings. Make a turkey casserole and throw it in a freezer for dinner another time. Okay, Amanda. Okay. What's turkey casserole?
It's a casserole made of turkey.
I got that, Mr. Coffee. Thank you very much. What exactly, like, how is this made? How do we prepare this? Because I have no clue what that means. Why is there just a random... Get off the... Oh, is this the same color? Yeah, it is. Must have fallen off. How to spill diamonds on the floor, people. I honestly don't know. I just assume it's food that exists. Amanda, I'm pretty sure it probably is food that exists, and we will somehow figure out this together. When in doubt, Pinterest it. Because you know Pinterest is going to have a remedy for everything. That's right. Pinterest it all day. You want to know how to make honey glazed barbecue chicken? Pinterest it. They got recipes on there for everything. I think they even had one on there for gator the other day. I went to go look. I don't know why I was looking up gator recipes, because it's not like I eat gator. And it's not like there's any gators in North Dakota. Are there gators in North Dakota? There's no gators here, right?
No.
It's too cold for gators. They go down there with gone off my meds.
Water and swampland.
Water I can understand. Die of dehydration out here.
Wait, what is nothing snow?
There is a turkey noodle casserole on the Campbell's website. They would be gator popsicles. They would be gator popsicles. Campbell's soup just try to make you buy their soup. It probably don't even taste good with it. And they're like, put this in there. Does it taste delicious? We don't know. Buy our product. Like, I feel like that's how Campbell's soup would like advertise that. Because what are they doing? Why am I putting soup with my turkey? That's just gonna soothe me off to sleep even more, and then I might go to sleep forever. I ain't trying to go to sleep forever. I got stuff to do tomorrow. We have alligators. Okay, Laura. So do they ever come up to your house? Because like I'm often curious about this. I see one too many stories on Facebook about gators knocking on people's doors and stuff. Not like they are like sitting in suits like Jehovah's Witness come and knock at your door, but I'm just saying, like, are these things that you see all the time? Like, do you just walk outside and there's like a gator walking across the street or something, or you just go to the zoo and they have them at the zoo there? Like, you have to explain this to me because I'm a little slow on the subject. I mean, we would in Pennsylvania, we had a black bear like roaming the streets and people's backyards. And I had a falcon try to take my little dog once. And what other wildlife did we have? We had lots of deer. If you want to kill a deer, go to Pennsylvania. Just drive. and eventually within like an hour you'll hit one
Or 8.
or 12. Uh, um, I don't think we had anything else. There was a cougar sighting once, but it was in Penn State, so I was like, I think it's supposed to be there. I'm not sure.
It's a mountain lion.
Or a mountain lion. But I think they were just talking about the statue at Penn State, to be honest. I don't know. Cougar, same thing. I don't care.
What,
It's a big cat with teeth that will bite me.
Oh, not an old lady at the bar.
No, not an old lady at the bar. Tell that old lady to go home and craft.
No offense, she's not preying on college.
Wild deer run around my neighborhood at night. I had mountain lion drop from a tree onto my horse once. I'm sorry, say what now, Red? Red, what's happening at your house? I'm just saying. Yeah, and Amanda, we used to have that too. Like, you would just see wild, and skunks. They had a lot of skunks in Pennsylvania. Like, you would just, like, I remember when we lived in our first apartment, we went out. I went to go smoke a cigarette outside because back then I was still smoking cigarettes, and a freaking skunk was just sitting there chilling on my porch, and I'm like, could you please go away, please? Like, at that point in time, for as long as I had to wait for the thing to go away, because of course I'm not gonna go out there and like shoo it away. I don't want. No. So I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'll just wait for him to leave. Yeah, 3 hours later, he finally freaking left.
Was this in Canada?
Horse versus cat. Cat lost. Oh God.
Did the cat get punted 50 yards away?
I'm pretty sure the cat did not get punted 50 yards away. It might have got punted 50 yards away. Okay, Mr. Coffee, what is going on in your game over there?
Oh, we took the chateau and his brother died because he was an idiot and his brother kept saying, hey, let's not push that sport. And he kept saying, like, let's just keep going. Whee!
Okay. Where I used to live in New Jersey, I would get 500-pound bears sleeping in my yard. That's when you just throw them a snack because they now live there. You don't mess with that. Like, you ask them if it's okay. Can you go to the grocery store? You don't bother them. You maybe take them out a blanket because they might get cold. No, Laura, where do you live? Do you live in Florida or something? Like, I feel like you live in Florida. Mr. Coffee is crazy. Oh yeah, he's a little nutball over here. He's lost a few marbles, but being married to me for as long as he has been, I don't blame him. It takes a special kind of person to deal with me on a daily basis, guys. Now just think, for as many videos I've put up, I've only been on YouTube for like a couple of months, but I have like 60, almost 70 videos up already. Just imagine before I started YouTube who I talked to. Poor Mr. Coffee. That's probably why he needs the coffee. Hey, Cindy! Southwest Florida. Gulf of... Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you see lots of things.
Like potato famine.
Not like the potato famine! I'm going to make your little potato, I swear. I'm going to work on him again tomorrow. And every day until I make it. Okay, so you guys want to see his little potato that I grafted up on my computer? It's the first time I grafted anything, so don't laugh at my little potato.
Potato.
Don't judge my life choices, but this is the little potato I grafted him, and it was my first time, so don't laugh. I made a little potato. Isn't he cute? Little potato. So he's gonna have a little potato. And it's the first time I've used that program. So, yeah, I was just happy that the fact that I could make a round shape look like a potato. The ranch where my horse is stalled is literally on the side of a small mountain. She is a bitchy horse and wears scars with pride. Well, As long as she's minding her business, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. Like, I'm good with that. H. Y'all, if you've watched my videos before I started doing a bunch of lives, you would know that that air freshener has been doing that since I started my videos. And every week I tell you guys I'm going to put an air freshener in it, and I never do.
She ain't gonna.
I'm gonna. One day. One day when the battery dies. Because, of course, this is the longest the battery's ever lived in this freaking thing. Normally, after a week, the battery dies. Do you forget? What is... Do I forget what? If a 500 bear hung around, it would be the start of a haunted house show. The new owners move in, and it looks like we just left. Think that it's just because the ghost haunted, but a bear just lives there now. Right, Amanda? I'm with you. If I see a bear, this is now his home. I'm good. I'll find somewhere else to stay. Maybe I'll stay outside in his cave. That's fine. Please just don't maul my face off. How about that? You gonna make it over there, Mr. Coffee?
Sure do.
Okay, okay. Ew, you gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Mr. Coffee works in the oil field, so he randomly will have to go out to a job like he does tomorrow. And which means me and the kids will be home by ourselves, which means mommy cleans the house deep clean. I don't clean when Mr. Coffee's here because I feel like he's always judging me. Even though he could care less, gives two flying craps, but I feel like he's judging me, so I can't clean when he's here. I'll do like, I just started getting comfortable vacuuming around him. But like, you know, deep cleaning, sweeping, mopping, stuff like that, I don't like doing around him because I feel like he's always judging me. I'd put the bear on my utilities and be gone. Yeah, yeah. You make sure you transfer those bills over to the bear's name before you like peace out. You make sure you let him know. These bills are now your bills. I do like these little breaks I get with the smaller canvases. I'm with Jen. Jen said it earlier, you know, she's not going to be doing a whole lot of big canvases anymore. I don't mind doing the big canvases. Like, I'll do one big canvas a month. But then after I'm finished, like I said, after I'm done, I'm like, what else am I supposed to do with my life now?
Potato famine.
Not potato famine. Your daughter's in there clapping.
Yeah.
She's having a great time. And I don't remember who. Oh, I was watching Redneck Beauty yesterday, and she did a video on makeup. And I don't wear makeup. But I kept watching it anyways. But did I give her a thumbs down because I don't wear makeup? No. Did I say, where's the diamond paintings at? No. I just continued watching silently, laughing to myself, while Mr. Coffee thought I was crazy. But she said it must be a southern thing to yell at your kids all day to stay out of the kitchen. I'm like, it must be because I sure did spend all day telling Maggie to stay out the kitchen. Orion, you gotta essentially tell him to get out of his room. Maggie, on the other hand, Maggie, she just wants to play with everybody at the same time, all at once, all day. She doesn't care. She just wants to play with everybody all the time. Oh my god, you just reminded me of my weird thing where I like to imagine ducks and small babies doing things adults wouldn't typically do. Now I'm a little scared.
I'm mostly intrigued.
A little bit intrigued.
Oh.
He's a true roughneck like my granddad. Red, was your granddad in the oil field? Funny thing is, when my husband got this job a few years ago, he stayed up here by himself for 4 years. and we got tired of being alone, and we took a huge hit in our marriage because of it. And now that we live up here, it's weird because I'm not used to seeing my husband drive a truck. And now he drives a truck and he wears boots and he's dirty. And then he'll come home and he's as dark as I am. And he's like, "What? I'm not dirty." I'm like, "The sad part is you're as dark as me. You're supposed to be a white boy." Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but I think you need a shower before you go touch anything in the house. Like, can you just float to the bathroom and get a shower? Because I don't want you. And then every time I go clean the bathroom, there's like a oily handprint above my toilet. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
What was one now?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Just checking people out. Oh. That little five little ducks came out to play song just went through my head. Maggie's had me singing that. But the good news is Orion didn't ask me to play Uno or Minecraft once, guys. But Maggie did, and she beat me. And then she didn't really want to play anymore. So I couldn't even get a rematch because her attention span is so little that by the time she thought of giving me a rematch, I was already back to doing whatever it was I was doing at that moment when she asked me to play in the first place. So yeah, I got beat by my 6-year-old in Uno. So that was fun. I missed a K. As for wildlife, okay, I didn't know jackrabbits were a real thing, and apparently they have them out here. And my dogs like to chase them. They have bunnies that apparently don't hibernate because we see them running across the road all the time. Even now, like it was snowing a few weeks ago, or last week, I think. Last week Friday, I think it was snowing, and there was a bunny just chilling, hopping across the road. Uno, we used to play that to see who did dishes. Really? Like, don't play with my son then, because you'll be doing dishes forever. Just assume you're doing dishes then, because I don't know how Orion got so good. It started off me getting the cards for them, so that the two little ones can learn their numbers and colors, and how to share and take turns and all that. And it turned into two little monsters beating me every time we play, and then mommy gets mad because then after they win, they don't really want rematches. But then when they give you the rematch, they still beat you, and then you sitting there salty. Yep, that's my life. Does anybody else get a little heart attack whenever they're getting towards the end of a diamond painting? Which obviously I'm not nowhere near the end of this one. But does anybody else have that little heart attack? Like, oh my god, I'm going to run out of diamonds, and then you don't? Because I kept having that happen to me when I was working on Lips Like Morphine. Like, when I was getting close to the end, I was like, there's no way I'm going to have enough of this color. Oh my gosh. And then I would only need like 4 of them. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm clear. Oh god, this next color. No, I'm not going to have enough. Oh, okay, I only needed 1. Never mind. Oh no, I'm definitely not gonna have enough on this one. Like I felt like I was like that for the last like 2 hours that I worked on her. I got my 11 and 10-year-old cousins to diamond paint with me today. Oh, that's awesome, Amanda. My 12-year-old will diamond paint when she feels like it. I'm not sure if she's still on here. She probably is. She's probably asleep. Um, but I got her a diamond painting because she saw me with the 2 little ones. The little ones will diamond paint, but I only get them partials. Which I also got a message today that Deb got her prize for winning the 100 subscriber giveaway. So I was pretty happy about that. It just reminded me because I usually, whenever I give the kids diamond paintings, they have like the little kid ones on Amazon that turn into stickers when you're done. I get them those, but I think now what I want to do is I want to get them some partials and let them go to town. Nothing too like big, but something to keep them from wanting to ask to do mommies. When Sharon says, when finish a painting, I get so sad. That's why I like to get large ones, so while I'm working on a big one, I can order others. That is true, Sharon. Like I try to do that, but and I try not to go so fast on the paintings because, like I said, I could probably do 3 Diamond Art Club diamond paintings before I get a canvas from China. So I try to wait till I'm in the middle of the canvas to order another one. But if I literally ordered a canvas every time I finished one, I literally would be getting canvases every week. So I'm just gonna try not to overwhelm myself with canvases. And right now, like I probably won't order for a while because I have what? I have 2 coming in. One with Paint with Diamonds that I ordered with the first one I got, and I never received it. One with Diamond Express, and it's essentially the same thing. I ordered 2 canvases, only got one. Diamond Express will probably actually be sooner than Paint with Diamonds because Paint with Diamonds is still in customs, whereas the other one is in Indiana or something. But I have those 2 coming. I have Ever Moment coming. I have the Mandaiwa store on AliExpress coming because I ordered a fat little unicorn. It's a cute fat little unicorn. But let's see. So I have those ones coming. I have my drill pins. I ordered pins to convert into drill pins because I want to try my hand at that because that looks super easy. So if I'm able to do that, you guys will know because I'll be like, hey, y'all, look, by the way, I'm selling these drill pins for a couple bucks. You want one? Just saying. And they're the mermaid tail ones. If anybody was curious what pins I ordered, they're the mermaid tail ones because apparently they seem to be very popular. And I want one, but I don't want to pay the price that is being asked for it. So I was like, forget it. I'll make one myself. I'm crafty, right? I can do all the things. I'm gonna do this thing, make pins. Try to diamond paint slow. I try to diamond paint slow. That's the thing. It's not that I'm not trying. Like tonight, I'm diamond painting extremely slow. Like this is about as slow as I get. And the only reason why I'm slower when I'm working on live, like when I'm on live, than I am in normal life, because like in normal life, I can have my head over top of the diamond painting. Like I can sit closer to it, be in the painting. When I'm on live, I can't sit that close to it, so I can't see it the best. So essentially, I move a little bit slower because I have to pay attention to make sure I'm getting all the correct symbols, make sure that I'm not, mixing my colors and all that other fun jazz. Good deeds go unpunished, right? Oh, man. My 3-year-old cousin wanted to play with the diamonds. I was like, no, sir. No, sir. No bueno. Hands and knees under the table picking them up, and I was like, why am I doing this? So I got up and just let her finish. Oh yeah, they'll have plenty of great memories with the diamond painting. My kids are just going to remember that they have diamonds all over them at all times and they don't know why. The only one that's really ever around me when I'm diamond painting is Matt, but somehow once Orion found a diamond in his shoe, and I'm like, I'm not even sure how that happened. It could have been carried through by the dog. The dog could have lapped it up and then spit it in your shoe. I don't know. It just bums me out because I really wanted that canvas from Diamond Art or from Paint with Diamonds, and now I can't work on it. And I kind of want to work on it, but I kind of don't want to waste the time. But I'm interested to see how long it takes them to get back to me with this escalated issue. $4 on Etsy. Hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. $4 on Etsy what? I never touched my diamond painting today. Crafting with Christy, why not? Do you have another busy day? Are you like leaving family's house? Because if that's the case, then I can understand. But if you're not leaving family's house, how could you not touch it? At least go over and like touch it. Like, does anybody else do that? Like when they're working on something and they have to like go to work or something, they come back and they just kind of like rub your hand across it, like, yeah, you're almost done. I'm not saying that I do that. I'm asking for a friend. Can you see if you can find it on AliExpress? What am I find? Hold up. What do we? Mermaid pin with the shipping. It's $7. I actually found them cheaper than that. Laura's Crafts. I'm thinking it was like an early Black Friday sale, but I got like 10 of them for like less than $4. And I just happened to be sitting here like watching somebody use one, and I was like, I want one of those, but I don't want to pay $12 for a drill pin. So I went on AliExpress to find some pins that I could convert into drill pins, and sure enough, they popped right up, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, these things are cheap. No wonder everybody's making them. Why haven't I started doing this yet? So I ordered a couple of those and a couple of other ones that I can't remember which ones I ordered. But they should be here within like the next week or two. Hopefully. They don't get lost in a black hole of Chicago. I would like to get one 120 by 75, but I like 60 by 45 most of all. And yes, I would buy a pin from you. Oh, that's cool, Sharon. I know you guys would support me in my pin adventures.
Pin ventures?
Pin ventures. Yeah, and that's my big thing. I've bought in a couple of drill pins from a couple of different places, and as you can tell, I don't use any of them. And I paid a lot of money for them. And I'm like, yeah, I wasted that money because it's, yeah, I can't just, and I seen one that I really, really liked, but I literally just couldn't justify spending that kind of money for something that I only use when I diamond paint, which for as much as it seems like it's all the time, it really isn't. I mean, I was cross stitching today. I have to do a couple of crochet tutorials next week, and I have to practice this weekend. And since Mr. Coffee will be at work tomorrow, I will probably practice after I finish cleaning up my house. And hopefully my house will stop smelling like turkey.
Never.
Went to go check the mail and came back in. I could smell turkey already. I was like, why am I smelling turkey? Tofurkey. Apparently I missed a bunch of K's. I don't know what y'all guys got me doing over here. Will you make me a Hello Kitty diamond pin? Of course, Crafting with Christy. You know Hello Kitty's my favorite. Yeah, if I can figure out how to do this, you best believe you guys are going to get some pins. Like, we're going to do a giveaway, and it's going to be like somebody's very lucky day. Just a diamond painting and a drill pen and a light pad, and just be like, Merry Christmas. I want to get Mr. Coffee a 3D printer so he can start making me cool craft stuff. But first we have to stop spending the money on diamond paintings. I've seen that someone sells their pins for $12, and I was asking people to send their extra pins to her so she could make her pins. Really, Karina? Because I think I might know who you're talking about if it's a YouTuber. I'm not cheap to buy anything fancy. I'm too cheap to buy anything fancy. The fanciest thing I have in my house, I'm not even going to lie, the fanciest thing I probably have in my house is my Diamond Art Club diamond paintings. There's nothing fancy in my house. And it's not because I didn't want anything fancy. I'm too cheap to buy stuff. I don't like buying stuff. Even with diamond paintings, I struggle every time I hit that buy button because I'm like, what else could I have bought with that money? You know what? It doesn't even matter anymore because I'm getting diamond paintings. And then I hit buy. And I'm waiting for my diamond grinder from Archer's Arts to get here. I ordered one of her super duper extra large ones. Now that's something obviously I can't make on my own, so like I would have to buy from her because I don't have a 3D printer, and that's not why I want to get to Mr. Coffee a 3D printer. I just want to get him a 3D printer because he wants one, and then I can somehow con him into making me like crochet hooks or something. But how cool would that be? Your husband just sits around making like craft supplies. I own nothing fancy. I tell everyone they can have all my stuff when I die because I have nothing. There's going to be some real cases after I'm gone. It's one of those things where you're like, if you're robbing me, you're just practicing, just saying. There's nothing. I mean, we have. I don't even think we really have any. Like, seriously, like the nicest thing in my house besides my Diamond Art Club are my dogs. And if you want a dog for the low price of $12.95, you can have yourself a Siberian Husky. But then again, you guys wouldn't see me again after that because Mr. Coffee would probably kill me if I sold his dog. He's always wanted a husky. Okay, so apparently Mr. Coffee's game is dying. His words, not mine. Oh, it sucks when you're trying to get a drill on your drill pin, but you already have a drill in the drill pin. First world problems, people. All right, so I don't. Oh, there's a couple more. I'm going back and getting all these letters I missed apparently, because apparently I'm going blind and I don't have my glasses on. The only thing is my Harlequin statues, right? Like it's a struggle. It really is. It's a struggle. Yeah, Karina, I know exactly who you're talking about, and I tried buying a pin from said person, and $80 worth of hold laters. I got 2 pins. Were they worth the money? Not really. Was it something that I probably could have made myself in like 2 minutes? From the looks of it. So yeah, like I know who you're talking about, and yeah, no, they're extremely overpriced for me. But I don't know her cost and shipping and all that other fun stuff, so I can't really judge her for how she sells them. I just know that if I can do this, they won't be as expensive as hers, because there's no point. The rhinestone Santa is freaking fun. Never knew what I was missing. Well, you didn't know because you never did it. Now that you're doing it, you know how much fun it is. Like, I kind of want to get to that rhinestone lion. I think I might try him after this. But first, I have to make sure I get all these letters. And I see a P, which is number 15. See one of those that I missed. You okay over there, Mr. Grumbly Bear?
Yeah.
He's a grumbly little bear. P. Yeah, like I said, if I can figure out how to do it when the pins come in, I might actually practice on a couple of them that I have here at the house. Because from what I've seen, it's not very hard to do it. And if I can do that, yeah, I don't see why not. Because like I every time I go to look at them, I feel like I'm getting taken advantage of because it's one of those. Well, you're too lazy to make it for yourself, so here I make them, just buy them from me. And where they're partially right, because I am too lazy to make it for myself. I don't want to get ripped off either. So like, you know, let's not do that. Oh, and of course, if you can't see, the one, or okay, that would be the one, and the 7 on this diamond painting are both green, or I'm gonna guess those are red because this looks okay. Anyways, the 1 and the 7 are both in the same color on the chart. How fun is that gonna be? Lots of fun. So what letter was I doing? I was doing H, which is 13. Nope. I was doing number 14 because I went back to get in all those Ks. Some pins are very easy to convert. Some are hard. Well, with Mr. Coffee's brains and my business savvy, I'm pretty sure we can probably figure it out. Notice I mentioned Mr. Coffee in there. I said something to him about this earlier this week, and he goes, how did I get conned into this? I don't know. He's always around whenever I do stuff, so he might as well be conned into this, right? I know you guys probably think I never leave Mr. Coffee's side. And I do when he goes to work. Other than that, we just kind of sit here and chill out together on the couch. Like, I would love to start making drill pins and stuff. Like, And not just like the ones you normally see. Like there's a couple of other pins on AliExpress that I saw that I was like, ooh, I bet that would convert easily. But then of course the moment you say that, you get it, and it's like, yeah, nope. See, number 3. I don't need that. I don't need number 2 either. I'm not even gonna try number 7 on camera. We're gonna try that one later. Hold up, I did number 13. I didn't do number 12, which is E. We're gonna do some E's. I really want to try the rhinestone, which is why I ordered the lion. So now I'm getting like pattern envy from Tammy over there because she's over there doing rhinestones. I'm over here doing swirly flowers. Hey, Miss Coffee, I'm wondering if it is potato famine time yet.
All day, every day.
Apparently all day, every day is potato famine day. And if you guys remember from my last live, he had bought in 20 pounds of potatoes. And I told him I wasn't making 20 pounds. And I didn't. I made 10 minus 5 potatoes that went inside the turkey.
Right up the turkey butt.
Yes, dear. Right up the turkey butt. You should sprout the potatoes and grow your own. I don't. If I grew my own potatoes here, my husband would weigh about 400 pounds, guys. I'm trying to keep him healthy, trying to keep him strong. I don't want him to look like a potato. Um, not that I would love him any less, but it would make his job that much harder. So I have to keep him in shape. And for the past 2 days, he's hurt himself eating too much. So yeah, trying to keep him healthy and strong and not turn into a potato. But for as many potatoes as he's eaten in the last 48 hours, I'm surprised he's not a potato. And randomly all day, he just kept saying potato, 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 potato.
Potato.
Porch potatoes. Oh, sweet Lord. That way Mr. Coffee can have a chance to have his own potato famine. So essentially grow potatoes, run out of potatoes, go into famine. Oh, he got sad. Don't get sad, Mr. Coffee. Whenever you run out of potatoes, you can always go to the store and get more, okay? You don't need no more potatoes. You ain't getting no more potatoes. We're not gonna have potatoes for dinner for like the next month and a half. Are you pouting right now? No. Oh. You guys don't know how many potatoes this man can eat. It's ridiculous. I had a baked potato for supper. So what you got in the potatoes? I got a peacock. Okay, that's peacock. That's not potato. Who? And it was so fun to do. That peacock one did look like a lot better than the other ones I've seen. I'm actually kind of intimidated to start that thing. Like the lion one that I got. Because I'm like, there's so many drilling areas. And there's so much this and that. I'm like, I don't know. Like I saw... What's that lady's name? She's like from Norway or something. She's probably not from Norway. I don't remember the lady's name here on YouTube, but she has like a really, really thick Russian accent, and I know you guys probably know who she is. But she had one that was absolutely gorgeous, and the whole painting was rhinestones. But the company she got it from was crap. And no, it wasn't Dutch Dock. It was another lady. Hold up. I might be able to look her up on the side over here. Let's see. Because I know what... No, not Fancy Nancy. Lovecraft Forever. She has a really thick accent. And yeah, Shanda. She has a really thick accent. and she had that beautiful, huge rhinestone. Like the whole painting was rhinestones, and she ran out like at the end. I would have cried. Would have just cried. Like I can't even. Ukraine. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking Norway. I think because Mr. Coffee said something about going to Norway.
My game's been talking about Norway the whole time?
Or because his game's been talking about Norway. No, I don't know, because I haven't been really paying attention too much to your game. I've been frustrated all day.
What?
Because that diamond painting. I really wanted to do it.
Lord.
This one isn't prepared. And like tonight, I'm going to have to lay it out flat under something so it lays flat and stops folding up while I'm trying to work on it. Well, I guess it's fine. It's not like it's doing anything else tomorrow. I gotta go to the post office tomorrow. How long did twerking test last?
Depends.
No, not adult undergarments. Oh, you meant depends on the job. Okay. What's the longest one can go?
4 days.
I'm sorry, did you say 4 days?
Yep.
Like, how long will it be before they send you home?
4 days.
Don't say 4 days.
I've been on the job for 4 days before.
Wasn't that a couple years ago when you first went out there? You were on that location for like 3 days?
I was scanning. We're talking about twerking test.
Well, I didn't know that was scanning. It's essentially the same thing. I wonder if it would be possible to make your own drills. Probably more trouble than it's worth. Thank you, Christy. Amanda, I've often wondered that. And if, I mean, no, I probably won't get in the business of making my own drills. You'd probably need some pretty fancy equipment, and I'm not about that life. But how cool would it be if you did and you diamond painted? Just like, oh no, I don't need your crap drills. I got my own. Thank you. Christy, this is what I call my Ella-inspired diamond painting, because I'm pretty sure she has one like this in a bigger scale. And where I wasn't going for the big scale, I just like the loopy flowers. I was just like trying to frantically find a diamond painting that I could do tonight because of the catastrophe that is paint with diamonds. And they messaged me again to tell me that the thing has been escalated. But they're not telling me what that means. So I feel like, again, I'm talking to a computer. Like, has anybody else had issues with paint with diamonds? Because I had a few people comment on my video and say that they never had issues. And I'm like, well, they obviously like you for some reason, because they don't like me. I mean, maybe you're a cool person and all, but I'm just saying, I can be cooler than the other side of the pillow. Why can't I get a good diamond painting? I've seen somebody do this one. I'm not sure who it was. It was in one of the diamond painting groups. Which, speaking of that, okay, so something funny happened to me this morning when I woke up. I woke up to a message from some lady. Now, the lady runs one of the diamond painting groups that I'm in. And I was taken back by what she had said, and she said she deleted one of my posts because there's no advertising in her group. And I, tremendously apologized. I didn't realize I had to advertise. I didn't know what she was talking about because I'm like, what am I advertising? I try not to list my page or anything like that in groups. So, like, I'll list, like, the finished product of it, but I won't do, like, here's a link to my video. Or try not to. Like, every once in a while I will, depending on the group. So I get this message, and I spend, like, half the day trying to figure out what the world this lady's talking about me advertising. Apparently, last night, I posted in, like, 3 groups that Diamond Art Club was having a buy one, get one. So if you've never tried them, this would be the time. Just saying, get in where you fit in. And I showed, like, my invoice of the 2 diamond paintings I had gotten. Apparently, she deleted the post because she said that there was no advertising allowed in her group. But then when I went to the page, because of course I had to go to the page to figure out what page she's talking about, because I have no clue. There's all kinds of stuff up there about AliExpress. AliExpress Black Friday special. Go to this store for Black Friday special. Blah, 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 Black Friday special. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? So I can't say nothing about Diamond Art Club in your group because it's advertising and you don't allow that. But everybody else can mention AliExpress in your group. And then somebody actually said or asked the question in the group, where's all the Black Friday diamond painting specials at this today? And I'm like, I would tell you, but see what had happened was, right, I tried to post to let you guys know the Diamond Art Club was doing a buy one get one, but it got deleted. Like, I felt some type of way. Like, I felt some type of way that she would delete my comment all because I was like, hey, if you want to try Diamond Art Club, now's the time to do it. Buy one, get one. Black Friday special. Get it while you can. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, drum up business for a Diamond Art Club. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that, especially on my videos, I get people telling me that they never tried Diamond Art Club, that they've always wanted to try Diamond Art Club. I get the same comments in groups when I post pictures. And I'm like, for all those people who want to try it, this would be a great time because you get 2 canvases for the price of 1. But apparently that's advertising and I couldn't do it. And where I understood where she was coming from, I more so got mad because then when I went to her group, it was literally just a bunch of people talking about AliExpress this and AliExpress Black Friday special here and, you know, this, and that. And I'm like, so I can't post mine, but everybody else can post theirs? And then we can start a thread about, you know, where are the best Black Friday specials at right now? But I can't say nothing? You might want to go check on your littlest one. She's out of bed. People carve names into grains of rice. So there's that. Okay, I apparently missed something. I mean, you can buy resin. It's just a matter of finding the right color and getting uniform size. Like the one I just did. That used color round beads. I think they would get mad if my backpack is full of them. Sharon, you're probably right about that. You probably can't, like, hijack a couple of the beads in your backpack. Could you imagine hand making those tiny drills and taking them out of the mold? No, thank you. Right, Jen? Yeah, no, I can't do that. I've had issues, but my 4540 in the bag, like yours, from paint with diamonds. Might be a dumb question, but that diamond painting canvas you love, could you just maybe make a copy of the canvas or something and put your own adhesive onto it that way? I know what group you are talking about. I was told that group about my YouTube channel and she told me I can't do that. Uh-huh. See, Laura, you know what I'm talking about. Amanda, as for your question, could you just maybe make a copy of the canvas on something and put your own adhesive? I'm not sure if you can do that. Now, I know there's a way to use like double-sided tape and do a canvas that way, or maybe get a blank canvas and find another canvas and do it that way, but I'm not sure about taking a picture of a canvas or something. Or I've never really tried to make my own canvas. I know I was talking to Jen's stitching wall today, and she said about Diamond Painting by Donnie doing a canvas on a blank canvas, and she's doing a Hade, but she's using her iPad for the as a guide on a blank canvas, which, you know, she's brave for doing that. And I would love to see it, but she's a review channel, so you probably won't see a whole lot of, like, finished products from her. I mean, I could be wrong, and if I am, I do apologize. I don't have nothing against Diamond Paint by Donna. I like her. But I think that's one of the only things about her channel I don't like is when I go to your channel, I want to see what the painting looks like finished. Like, I want to see not so much beginning to end like I do on my channel, but at least if you're going to undo them, like, show us what it looks like when it's done. I want to see what it looks like. Is that size that you got size? Like, how would I know if you don't finish it? And, like, where, you know, I love the review channels. Like, I love Abstract Crafter. I love Diamond Painting by Don, even though Abstract Crafter is not a review channel. I'm sorry, she didn't mention that. She's not a review channel. But a lot of the people that do reviews, they do, like, the beginning review, and then, like, months or years down the road, you see the end review, and I'm like, I don't forgot what the painting what even was. But the one thing I like about, pages like that is I want to see, or channels, is I want to see the end result. Like, I like seeing you unbox it because it's like Christmas to me that I don't have to clean up. So I like seeing you unbox it, but I also want to see what it looks like when it's done because, how do I know if it's a good size? How do I know if the detail's there? You can't really tell by just looking at the canvas because the canvas looks all kinds of weird whenever there's nothing on it, but it's not until you get the stuff on there. Yeah, Red, you're right. Stitcherista does have a video on how to make her own diamond painting because I think I do solemnly swear I'm up to no good diamond painting was one that she did herself. I think. I could be misspeaking. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But she has one back, and if you go to her page in the search bar on her page and type do your own diamond painting or something, I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. It was like one of her earlier videos when she was like actually reviewing all the products and tools and stuff, that you essentially would need for diamond painting. So you could always check her channel because I know she has tons of pictures, or not pictures, but tons of videos. And I do remember that one now that you say that, Red. I was trying to remember who that was that did it, but I couldn't remember. I'm on my computer watching this, and then I went on YouTube app on my phone, and I said to you in my head, "Oh, you're live." Then I realized, okay, I think she was in the middle of a thought there. Yep. If you're watching this now, it is live. If you're watching it on the replay, it is not. But feel free to join us on the live. We have lots of fun here. And I think the next live I do, I think Sundays is gonna be our whatnot, or what would you rather tags. And I'm gonna find like a really funny one, because I did find a funny one the other day. And I didn't save it because, life. It's after midnight here. I have. All right, Lori, it was good seeing you. We'll see you again soon. Yeah, I probably have another half hour on here at the most. Then I should probably get going because Mr. Coffee has to get to bed because he has to get up early in the morning, which is also gross. Because who wants to get up early on a... yeah, tomorrow is Saturday, right? We done been home so many days. Jeez, oh. Yep, we'll see you Sunday. Same fun time, same fun channel. Does anybody else like it when you get these little canvases like this? Now, I do like Peggy Bye and New Frog. The only problem was that they were stealing canvases from Diamond Art Club. And that kind of sucks because, the whole artist thing. But I like how when they do their keys, it goes 1 to 8. And then it just goes down the ABCs. Like, I don't know why I find that so fascinating, but I do. Let's see. 11 is D. I don't want to do that one. I want to do these edges. So let's do 4. Because I see a lot of those. 2, 3, 6, apparently. 1. Why can't I ever find the one I'm looking for? There's number 4. Hi, Connie. How are you? I'm okay. I'm sad because I can't work on my paint with diamonds canvas because it's complete crap. But I did pull this one. As you can tell, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like folded. I didn't have a chance to flatten it because I literally pulled it out 2 minutes before I had to go live. Because I needed something to do with you guys. And I already had it set up for diamond painting and not anything else, so. How are you, Connie? Did you have a great Thanksgiving like the rest of us? I know Red did. I saw that food, Red. I'm about to come to your house for a plate. Ah, something in my eye. Sorry, I thought I had another message from Paint with Diamonds, but it's some diamond painting group that keeps sending me messages. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you had a great Thanksgiving. It's good to see everybody have a great Thanksgiving and get the family together before everybody loses their minds for Christmas. What? I don't know what's in my eye, but it is like burning. All right. So I know I won't get this whole side done tonight, but I've gotten a good bit of it done. Especially seeing I'm doing on this teeny tiny little light pad, which is teeny tiny and it's adorable. But I think I've seen Creativity by Gibbs with one of these, and I was like, oh, that's adorable. Why would she have that tiny little light pad? Now I realize it's actually a nice little light pad. Oh. Like, I thought it was going to be too small, but it's nice not having to have that big whopper of a light pad all the time. So, what was everybody's favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
Being thankful.
Being thankful, he says. And just look, guys, he didn't say what you thought he was going to say.
State of famine.
Besides, well, now he did, but there was no potato famine at the Tepper house. Let me just say that right now. Which, do you guys... Somebody once asked me about my last name. And they're like, you know, what kind of last name is that? I'm like, I don't know. I was married into this. And for like the longest time, a lot of my bill collectors would write Alicia Pepper on all my bills. And I'm like, so does that mean I don't got to pay them since that's not my name? My name is Tepper, not Pepper. It looks the same, except for one has a P and one has a T. I have one of those, like, last names. Seeing my granddaughters. Connie, glad you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I found a hilarious little potato famine thing on the internet. My potatoes bring all the Irish to the yard, and they're like, that famine was hard.
Yes.
Damn right. That famine was hard. I could feed you, but you had to starve.
I'm going to need that on a t-shirt.
We are not putting that on a t-shirt for you.
We are.
I don't think Gone Off My Meds knows exactly what she has done to my house. All she was doing was innocently reading a book. And now this has become a thing to the point where now when I go into Google, it'll bring up like potato famine of 1856 or something. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, it did it today. I'm like, are you serious? I just closed the internet down. I was just like, I'm done for the day. I'm done. Obviously, yeah, I'm just done. You can buy that shirt. Okay, Amanda, where can I buy the shirt? Because I think I smell a Christmas gift for Mr. Coffee.
Wait, you can buy the shirt of the whole thing she just read?
Oh, I read it.
Well,
She didn't read it. She just wrote it.
Whatevs.
Tell you right now, if you can buy that shirt, he's gonna get it. I hope you guys know this. And somebody pointed out, I don't know who it was. It's Connie says we should all get one. We should just take a group photo.
Do it.
You got to get to meet Mr. Coffee in all his glory. He'll have 2 potatoes in his hand. Nope. Amanda is keeping the potato famine alive. She is. She is. She really is. You guys don't know how often he says that throughout the day. Just randomly. I'm like, I love you, hon. And he'll be like, potato famine. Seriously. Hon, can you give me some toilet paper? Potato famine. Toilet paper famine. What? Like, these are the things that happen in my house, people. And now everything's a famine. What are you touching? What did you do?
Move the bag.
Oh, I just saw your hand come over this way. I'm like, don't you touch me. I told you guys, Mr. Coffee is really random. And we'll say History 101. Just have a shirt with a very cute little potato on it. And it just says Potato Family, and on the back it says History 101. I'm pretty sure we can go to Vista. What is that? That T-shirt. No, it's not Vistaprint, is it? That does T-shirts.
Maybe not. I think that's business cards.
Vistaprint's the business cards. Which one's the
Octopus one?
the octopus one? No, not the octopus.
It's a logo.
You sure it's the little octopus?
Yep.
I don't think it's an octopus. Oh my God, call the police. David ran out of Pop-Tarts. The world is ending. Okay, guys, grab your diamond paintings and everything you can grab and run for the hills, because apparently David, whoever David is, ran out of Pop-Tarts and the world is ending. All right, Karina, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, it's a tank.
Oh, your husband. He's out of Pop-Tarts. Well, does he need some menopause? Or man pawns? Did you see that on my page today, Tammy? Did you see the man pawns? If you didn't see that on my page today, you will have to go look for the man pawns on my page. And why is your husband obsessed with Pop-Tarts? That's just his thing? Yeah, go look for it, because it's hilarious. Hey, Mr. Coffee.
Yo.
You ready to go to bed soon?
No.
Well, you're going.
You're going.
I know I'm going. I told you I'm only doing this for another half hour, and then I gotta get you off to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you won't go in there and go to sleep unless I go in there with you, like a big baby. So I'm gonna take and put you to sleep while I wake up and come back out here and diamond paint. I'm just joking. I'll probably pass out too. I'm not gonna lie. And I see a number 4 down here that I missed. Jeez, My doggy's watching YouTube with me. Oh, that's cute, Sharon. My friend Emily, from Pennsylvania, her pugs, like, she'll watch my videos back, you know, whenever I do, like, lives and stuff. And she'll leave the videos on when she leaves the house so her doggies can watch them so they hear a familiar voice. Funniest thing on the planet. And she'll come home and she said that they'll still be sitting there watching. Or, like, the one video, I don't remember, I was crocheting something. Her dog kept huffing at me while I was, like, making the video. And I was like, well, dang, Pugsley, if you don't like it, you don't gotta watch it. Just turn it off. Emily has 2 puggies. My dogs will watch it with me until they hear another dog. And then they, like, lose their mind. So, let me think. Abstract Crafter has a dog, but her dog is quiet. She always says, you know, sorry if you hear the dog, but I'm like, I never hear a dog. And at first I didn't think she had a dog. I thought she was just trying to be funny. And then I realized she did one video where she was walking the dog. And I was like, oh, okay, she actually has a dog. Okay, I get it now. Everything Gwenny, whenever her dogs start, like, walking across the floor or anything, Daisy goes nuts. Her little head starts tilting all over the place. Killian, nothing really affects Killian, except for when my husband leaves for work, and then he starts crying for 20 minutes because Daddy left him. How could Daddy leave him with such a mean lady? My package from home was absolutely delicious. We got a couple of Christmas gifts for the kids. We got mac and cheese and dressing, which are the 2 things that I probably miss the most that my mom cooks. It was so good. And it's funny because she sent me 3 little pans of each. So I had 3 little pans of stuffing and 3 little pans of mac and cheese. And she goes, this should last you until Christmas. Mom, I ate over half the mac and cheese you made for the family last year. And these tiny little pans are supposed to last me until Christmas. I've already downed 2 of the mac and cheese pans. Just saying. Yes, German Shepherds with that head tilt thing. We can get Daisy to do it every once in a while. Like if she hears another dog on TV is when she does it the most, which is I put up a video a while ago. I think I put it on the Gone Off My Meds page. Yeah, I did for Wendy because I was showing her that because Jasmine, her dog, was making noise. Daisy starts like tilting her head and looking, and then Rachel Ray at the end of one of her last videos before she came, because she should be in the States now. She should be in Virginia, I think. But when Rachel Ray had her last video in Ireland, she had at the end of the video she had little birds chirping, and Daisy almost broke her whole neck trying to tilt it to look at the birds. And I'm like, what are you doing? Yes, that's Daisy dog. Daisy is affected by every noise. Killian is affected by none. Killian could care less what is making noise. If he sees another dog, it's more so, why aren't you playing with me? If he sees a person, why aren't you petting me? Like, Killian is the extra most bestest.
Pizza, Little Caesars.
Hey, Sarah! How's it going, girl?
Doggo doggo.
Yes, doggo doggo. I actually got a good bit done. I got all that done down there and all that up here.
Little Caesars sells extra most bestest doggos.
No, I don't think Little Caesar sells extra most bestest doggos. Just saying. I think that's kind of illegal.
You said extra most bestest.
I didn't mean dogs. Okay, what symbol? That's a 4. It's hard when they make the color behind it and then another color or another symbol the same color behind it. Like, you know what I mean. We have a boxer named Rocky. I love him to pieces. Still hasn't realized if a door is cracked, he can push it open. Oh, is he one of those dogs? I'll trade you the Siberian Husky, who for some reason thinks that whenever he's in his crate, that he's supposed to stick his whole snout up to the crate to the point where his front teeth are showing, and then he just sits there for however long looking at the crate. Like, it's the creepiest thing on the planet, but it's also very funny to see his like teeth out, and he's just kind of like, and he's like licking this crate. It's the funniest thing on the planet to see. But I imagine your dog sitting there, and you're like, "Come on, Rocky, come on," and he's like looking at you through the peephole, like, "Well, you got to open this door first. I can't leave out this door if you don't open it." If you hear that grumbling back there, that was Daisy, because she's extra. For some reason, I don't know if anybody else has German Shepherds, but for some reason, I got the grumbly German Shepherd. Apparently, the sable German Shepherds are the grumbly ones. Daisy is a sable German Shepherd. She's not the normal color. She's like white and black, almost. And more like a tan and black. And, but she has the traits of a white German Shepherd. She's very timid and shy, but she'll still bite your face off. So, like, whenever she goes to, like, lay down or sit down or anything, she just starts grumbling like a bear. And at first I thought something was wrong with her, and then I realized that she's just lazy. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Glad I finally made it. Been a rough Black Friday at work. Oh, girl, I hope you don't. I know you probably work in retail, don't you? I used to work in retail. I remember Black Friday. I quit retail because of Black Friday. I can't do it. Yes, at one point in time, folks, I did have a job, but now it doesn't make sense for me to have a job because essentially I'd be paying to have a job. And I don't think that's how that works. I'm just saying, I'm not good with math, but I'm good with money. And I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to pay to have a job. Yeah, retail sucks during the holidays. I pray for you guys every day because, like, I have a friend named Linda that is Minna's dad's friend's wife. Follow all that. And she works at J.C. Penney's back where I'm from. And she's been doing it for like 27 years. And I'm like, I don't know how you do it. I think she stays for the music, to be honest. I don't know. She could probably like sing any and every song ever possible. Like, there was some song that kept coming on the radio that was driving her nuts, though, and I don't remember what it was. And of course, you know when you go into a department store, they have like the same 7 songs playing because they don't figure you're gonna stay in the store that long or you're not paying attention to it. You can have the privilege of paying to have a job if you do mind. I don't want to have a job. I kind of like staying at home and being able to, clean my house with all my OCD, especially like hiding it from my husband. It's the greatest thing on the planet. Like, I hide cleaning from him so he doesn't judge me. Like I said, it's not like he cares. I mean, he'll notice when something's clean, but he's never been like, "Why haven't you cleaned this? Like, this is gross." Like, he's never said anything. But I always feel like if I clean in front of him, he's gonna judge the way I clean. It makes absolutely no sense when I say it out loud, but in my head, it makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mr. Coffee can get mean when he wants to, but for the most part, he's not a mean person. He tries, and sometimes it's really cute. Like a fluffy puppy trying to be vicious. I work at Walmart, so we have a Black Thursday and oh God, I think if cleaning some people didn't know until you don't do it. Yeah, I would say that, but in my house, my kids don't notice except for when I For some reason, my kids hate it when I vacuum their carpets in their rooms. So like I usually try to do it while they're at school, but because they were off school so much this week because of the holiday, I didn't get a chance to get in there for my second and third vacuuming, so I had to do it tomorrow. But they will like sit there and like you would think I was asking them to eat Brussels sprouts, which they'd probably be more willing to do than have me vacuum their bedrooms. And I'm like, what do you care? Like it's a vacuum on the floor. They don't care. They just hate that I vacuum their rooms. Like my son doesn't like the fact that I dust his room. I'm like, you could die from the dust in your room. Like I can't let this sit here. Part of his lung issues is that he's allergic to dust and mold and cats and fun stuff. But so I can't leave his room dusty because he'll die. Um, and I have to make sure I vacuum after I dust, or I just essentially did all that for nothing. And like they'll legit get mad at me because how dare I clean their rooms? I know your feet hurt, girl. Put them feet up. Get that cup of coffee, snuggle into that couch, and pass out with your mouth open. I don't even care at this point. I Black Friday and Thursday? Yeah, no. I don't even know how you're lifing right now. I couldn't life. They're like, what happened to you? I passed out. I woke up 7 years later. I don't know. Just thinking about dealing with Black Friday for 2 days, I want to take a nap. I want to take a nap before I go to bed. Like, I do all my shopping online. If I can't do it online, guess what? It ain't happening, people, because I'm not going out there. There's crazy people out there. Black Friday for the first time. Yeah, crazy madhouse. Nope. Yeah, I don't go out on Black Friday. Like I don't see the point of like you have one they could have picked a different day for Black Friday. Like why does it have to be and essentially it's just a race to see who can eat all this food, take a nap, wake up to go run out and yell at a bunch of people out at a store for a toy for little Timmy. Like, if I have to fight another adult for a toy for you, little Timmy, you're not getting that toy. Not doing it. But everybody's trying to save a buck. Everybody's trying to survive. So I can kind of see the point of going Black Friday shopping, but I can't do the crowds. And it's not anything like mental or, ADH, whatever. I just don't like it. I'm a people person, yeah, but I'm not one to sit there and want to get yelled at and screamed at and have to curse somebody out for yelling and screaming at me. I'm not about that life. Can't, no. No, no, no. No, no. You over there coughing. Don't shake your head. If little Timmy can fight through the crowds and get his own toy, he can have it. That's right. Like, but then again, if you've met my daughter Maggie, she probably could fight through the crowds and get her own toys. You guys don't know how bad she wants to play kitchen in her room. And then my son was saying, I made the joke that I was going to get my son a farming simulator game. And the game literally is you working on a farm. And he wants it. Like, I was joking when I said it, but he actually wants the game. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? My dogs are a rat terrier and a chocolate lab. Oh. First I saw a rat and I'm like, why do you have a rat, Red? Why? Why? I saw the terrier part. My brain works slow sometimes. It lags just like internet. Just like this swirly here, and every time I look here, I'm like, whoop. I hate, and the bad thing about using a light pad is you can't see what the colors look like with the light pad on. So like, I'm kind of like keeping this as a secret reveal to myself for whenever I turn the light pad off here in a few minutes. 4. Yeah, I commend those who work in retail on the holidays because I remember working in retail. I used to work at a store called Boscov's in Pennsylvania in the Colonial Park Mall. And yeah, no. That lasted all of a couple of days. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. All right, Jen, that's fine. We're gonna be cutting it short here soon, anyway. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. I'll probably see you on your live, maybe. I think, maybe. I don't know. We'll see you later, though. Thanks for hanging out. I have too many doxies. Oh, see, I can't have little dogs. I can't have little dogs. The littlest dog I have is the third dog I have that stays with my parents. He is an Australian Pomeranian mix. So he's not too small. He's like 22 pounds. But compared to like 65 pounds Killian and then like 100 plus pound Daisy, he's small. Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry. You should probably get some rest. Don't worry, I'll be going live again on Sunday, same time, same channel. That DP will be there when you're well rested and you can see straight because you don't want to go messing with it. And if you're anything like me and you try to mess with it while you're tired, symbols start looking alike and you start making a lot of mistakes and then you get irritated because you spend more time fixing the mistakes than you do diamond painting. Because I'll sit up here and work on this till my eyes are burning. But I can't tonight because Mr. Coffee has to go to work in the morning. So I have to make sure he's off to bed at a good time because if I just let him, I could literally sit on this live until like I could sit on this live until my phone died and he would sit right there. Knowing he has to work in the morning, he don't care. He will sit right there until I go, okay, it's time for bed. And he'll be like, okay. Which is fine with me because that means I get, snuggles when we go to sleep. But if I want him to go to sleep, I have to go with him. Which again is fine with me because anytime I get to sleep, that's a good thing because I have insomnia. Which is funny because I just noticed I haven't had any real bad issues sleeping since we moved. Like I've had maybe a week or two where I couldn't sleep and I was tossing and turning, but for the most part, I've been sleeping pretty good. So yeah, like get that sleep in, get those eyes fresh, cause yeah, you're off Sunday. You can come hang out Sunday. Good night, Connie. Oh, Sharon, that's so sad. I'm sorry about your puppy. What was that, your puppy? I'm not looking forward to that, and that's probably one of the things I didn't anticipate when I got my animals was the fact that one day I will have to say goodbye to them. And in my head, I'm like, they're just animals, and what am I gonna care? But yeah, when my dogs get sick, I get all sad and cry, and I'm like, my puppies, because I mean, Daisy's not a puppy anymore. Daisy actually turns Hold up. Achilles is... Hold up. Does Daisy turn 3 this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Daisy turns 3 this year. Sorry, I had to do a lot of math in my head, and you know how that goes. My ears are smoking. Daisy turns 3 this year, so she's technically not a puppy anymore. And Killian Jones turns 2 next year. So he's still considered a puppy, which you can tell because he still likes to give people hugs. And by hugs, what I mean is when he sees you, he's going to jump on you. There's nothing I can say or do to get him to stop. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could train him harder, but I don't have enough time in the day to train my dog to stop jumping on people and giving them hugs. Plus, who doesn't like hugs from a husky? I'm just gonna get him a sweater that says "Hugs from a Husky." Here in CA, the state dog is Chihuahua. They are the most, almost every home here. Oh gosh, yeah, no, I can't have little dogs because I'm too tall. Let me explain this. I'm too tall, and my friend Bobby that lives in Pennsylvania, she has 2 Yorkies. And they're teeny tiny dogs. The one dog I think weighs like 2 pounds. Like they're teeny, like those teacup ones. Those ones you put in your purse and you hold your hand like this, like bent. Yeah, she has a couple of those dogs. And every time I would go to her house, I would kick the dog. Not on purpose, obviously, because I love animals. I wouldn't kick it on purpose, but because I couldn't see it because it was too low to the ground, and I don't look down that low whenever I'm walking. My head's normally up when I'm walking, so I don't look down. So I kept kicking her dog, and I felt really bad. And then I wondered why the dog didn't like me, and then I realized quickly that it was because I kept kicking it. I kept thinking I was just pushing toys with my feet, to be honest. It sucks because our animals are the only chapters in our lives, things that love with their all deserve a longer life. Yeah, my parents were the same way. They were a little hesitant about taking my dog, even though he was still considered little and young. With all the stuff that can happen, they were hesitant on getting attached and then having to let him go. But they went ahead and took him anyways, and I was grateful that they did. But I can't imagine, having to put an animal down. So I'm sorry, guys. Like that sucks. Carly acts like she has ADHD or on crack. Maybe she has a dealer. Is there somebody giving her catnip? Is that the cat? Carly, is that the cat? They now have a program where they send little dogs to from here to places like New York, and they send us their bigger dogs in their place. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I've had a lot of people ask me about breeding my dogs, but I literally got my dogs fixed before we moved because I didn't want to breed them because I knew everybody would want one. But I don't want to, like, there's enough animals in this world that you can buy and get. I don't want to make any more animals that are already here. Like, I already broke my saying on that and made more children than we needed on the planet. But I like them and they're cute and they're littles. They're my little monsters and I wouldn't trade them for anything. Honestly, I hate having a chihuahua and really resent having him with us because he's almost completely untrained, but he was my aunt's dog and we took him in when she passed, so I feel guilty. Well, it's not. How old is the dog? Like, is the dog past an age where you think you can't train the dog? Because it's funny, when I first moved here, that's how I made a lot of my friends. The ones that I do have, which I can call my summer friends, because summertime I'm their friend, and summertime I don't want to go outside. Um, I met a lot of them because I would help them train their dogs. I watch a lot of Caesar Milan on YouTube. Could be the cat. The cat acts funny sometimes. He's like 8 years old. I love that woman, but dearly, but she spoiled her dog. Oh, you got one of those dogs. One of those little dogs that expects to like be fed with a spoon. And there's a lot of people that do that to their dogs. Sorry, my dog is apparently trying to sneeze. Hi, Killian. You gonna jump up on the couch? It's just weird, and it's weird having these two kind of dogs because people don't normally see like you don't normally see a German Shepherd and a Husky like as pairs,
Chilling.
just chilling. But it's funny because one dog is like very vocal and the other dog isn't. So where Daisy will see somebody walk past the house, she will bark. And she never did that at she did do that at our old house, but not as bad as she does now. And so it's weird because Killian rarely ever barks. He will bark when he wants to get your attention because he wants to play. Other than that, he ain't making no noise. He will talk to you. Like people, I get people ask me a lot, does he talk? Yeah, he'll talk. He'll tell you no. He can say the word row, like row your boat. And if you're doing something he doesn't like, he'll tell you no. So, like, he can talk, and he's not one of the ones, like, Alaskan Malamutes are the ones that don't stop talking. He doesn't talk very often. Usually, he's, like, sleep. Like, he's the laziest little dog I've ever owned. She treated him like her actual child, a spoiled, rotten child. Yeah, a lot of people, I've seen that where people can't have kids or they choose not to, and then they spoil their animal as if it was a child. And then the dog, like I haven't seen the aftermath of what happens when you try to take in a dog like that. I can only imagine. I mean, yeah, no. We'll hate to go, but I have to be up since 3 this morning. All right, Sharon, it is good seeing you here. We'll be back again on Sunday. As a matter of fact, I think, yeah, I'm going to give it another 15 minutes for you guys because I really do need to get Mr. Coffee off to bed. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already tired.
I'm still playing the same match.
What do you mean you're still playing the same match?
Well, that grand operation whether we win or lose determines the next battle and how it plays out.
Oh. Well, he's having fun.
I think this should be the last one. I don't know.
Whether it is or not, it will be the last one for you because you need to get ready for bed.
I'm not about to abandon this, like, grand operation.
You might have to abandon the grand operation.
You might have to.
I'm not.
Potato famine.
I'm not abandoning anything.
Hashtag potato famine.
No hashtag potato famine. Mr. Coffee reminds me of my friend's husband, but he was addicted to video games and she almost divorced him because of it, so not exactly like him. Well, Amanda, it's funny that you mentioned that because Mr. Coffee is addicted to video games. I just don't care. Mr. Coffee is addicted to video games like I am addicted to crafting, so it works out. Believe me, there was a point in time in our marriage where it did bother me because with having small children and a video game addicted husband, it makes things a little bit more challenging. But I started realizing that he uses his video games as like kind of like therapy, like we use our crafting. That's how he sees his video games. When I was led to understand that, I realized that, okay, well, him gaming isn't that bad. And I love him, so I was being a little bit understanding. And I understand, the whole wanting to get divorced. Because there was a few times in my marriage where I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't want a gamer husband. But don't think he's not addicted to video games. He is. As long as he's playing his game, I can diamond paint or crochet or cross stitch, and he doesn't bother me. So it's okay. And he tries not to play at important times. No respawning Mr. Coffee. They've been through hell and back as a couple, and now they're stronger than ever, like couples goals. Yeah, that's essentially where him and I were at. Like, if you would have last year, Mm-mm. Last year, actually, to let you guys in on a little secret, last year we were actually talking about getting divorced. Around this time of year, we were talking about getting divorced. And somehow we pulled through and we didn't get divorced. I don't know how I did it. That unicorn farts and duct tape must have really worked because he's still here. And I always tell people, because I get a lot of people that ask me about, how is it being married to a gamer. I'm like, if you don't understand the fact of why they game, then don't do it. It took therapy for me to figure out why he games. I just thought he just didn't want to hang out with me. Then I realized no, he uses it as therapy. He uses it as a way to calm himself down. It's therapeutic to him. And I'm like, well, that sounds dumb. And of course, it sounded dumb to me because I don't understand it. Because to me, video games is a lot of hard work for your brain. But to some people, it's not. To some people, it's therapeutic, like crafting. That's his crafting. Now, don't. And he still will get fussed at it every once in a while. Every once in a while, I'll be like, why are you playing so much? Why don't you do this with me and the kids? And then he'll be like, okay. So I can't even really say he's addicted because before I would ask him to do something, he'd be like, yeah, no. Now when I ask him to do something, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I can do that. Like he'll actually get off his video game to like come play with me and the kids, or take the dogs out for a walk, or do something. Like he will get off of it now. So I can't even say he's really addicted anymore. I think your husband might do that. Her husband might do that. He's military and has been deployed. Oh, then yeah, he definitely uses it for therapy. It's not easy being married to a gamer. The games are expensive, and essentially you miss out on spending like one-on-one time with them. But
Expensive. Says the lady who spends the same amount on diamond paintings.
look how many diamond paintings I get.
Look how many games I get.
I guarantee you that I get more use out of my diamond paintings than you do out of your video games. Really? Red Dead.
Yeah, online's dropping soon, and as soon as online's back, versus it takes you not even a week to blow through those.
It takes me a week to blow through, and I don't blow through them. I just shush.
You shush.
You shush.
You shush.
You
Shush your
shush. You shush your face.
face.
Potato. Don't potato famine me.
You got potato famine.
I just got potato famine. All right. Well, you got 10 minutes, Mr. Famine, to finish what you're doing, because I'm gonna end this stream in 10 minutes, and you needs to hit the sack. So yeah, it's not easy being married to a gamer.
No. Oh, really? I can revive all you fools who using.
So yes, for those of you who are able to join in, again on Sunday we will have the after hours crafters lounge. That day I will actually be prepared and have like not so much of a tag as like a little game prepared and everything else. Tonight I just was not prepared. I tried so hard to work on that diamond painting, guys. Like I was so sad that I couldn't work on it. And like I said, it was turning out really cute, and then I couldn't work on it. So our government is made to build killers, not fix them. It's sad. Yeah. They don't care about the fixing part because they don't expect you to come back. That's kind of my theory I've had on it. I had a neighbor who suffered from PTSD, and he was even too embarrassed just to go try to ask for help.
He didn't want them to take his guns.
Yeah, like he was a hunter and he didn't want them to take his guns, so he wouldn't even ask for help. But his wife would trigger like bad memories for him by like asking him how many people he's killed and stuff. Like she wasn't very nice to him.
I have PFSD.
I don't even want to know what that means, but
Potato
okay.
famine stress disorder.
Potato, seriously?
Yep. It's a thing. Look it up.
It's not a thing.
Googs it.
Googs it?
Yep.
Did you just tell me to googs it?
I did.
Sorry, I'm not gonna googs it. No googs. So yes, I will be more prepared on Sunday. I do apologize for not being prepared tonight, but it is what it is. We will be back on Sunday evening, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. Not sure what time that is for all of you. If you're in the East Coast, then that's 10 o'clock your time.
If you're in Mountain, it's 8. If you're in Pacific, it's 7.
Okay, so Mr. Coffee knows all the time zones because he works in like half of them.
It's just math. Just plus or minus.
Again, you said the magic word.
Put a dollar sign in front of it.
If you put a dollar sign in front of it, I can probably get it real quick.
Probably.
Anywho, yes. So I think we're going to be wrapping this up. I thank you guys so much for coming back and hanging out with us. Hopefully Mr. Coffee had enough famine to keep you entertained.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, he's a riot. Me, I am going to go flatten this under something. I might just turn this table over on top of it. It's a flat surface, right? But I need to go figure out a way to flatten this so that when I work on it again, and hopefully by the time I see you guys on Sunday, I'll be like finishing it up or something. But yes, we'll have Would You Rather fun stuff edition. We'll do like a Christmas edition Would You Rather. That should be funny. See ya, Amanda. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you on Sunday. So, Mr. Coffee.
Yes.
Say goodbye, Mr. Coffee.
Goodbye, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. I think I'm going to cut it short here. I am Miss Crochet and Coffee. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. And I will see you guys on Sunday evening, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.